Bada poof. Bada poof.
Bada bing, bada boom, bada poof.
Yep. So we have started the recording. It's unlucky for you. So, yeah, we're just gonna start. So, if you wish to share your screen, Preben, like you normally do, you can do that.
Oh yeah, right. Oh fuck. Dog, go away. I'm busy. You get Huggy Wuggies later. Fuck. There we go.
Watch stream. Click that. There we go. So, we did the recap, and I wasn't recording, so too bad. Watch the previous video if you want one. So, yes. So, just to get into what happened, okay, so this here is a door that led to this hidden room. They are on the other side of the door. The last thing that you said before entering, oh, I think these are things that I can get rid of now. These, because they were meant to represent your
Their
friend.
position.
Poof. Poof. Because I forgot that. Okay. So, you walked into the secret hideout under the lobster pot, which is the name of the restaurant that they have the secret base under. This is the basement of the lobster pot, so it's got various things there that you would have seen before you entered here. So what Shaggy got you to do, Shaggy was standing here. He got you to take the grenade, go into this room, stand here, throw the grenade here at the statue, and walk back through the door. However, you couldn't move through the door. So, you were just, the last thing that you said was, I knew I was gonna get fucked, and then the door closed. That is
Sounds like something I would say.
Because I said, I made that I said that your character would volunteer for the job because you're the ranger, but if you got fucked, then they would come and help you, right? Well, obviously you got fucked.
Well, not anymore.
So,
We got
I found a picture, by the way.
okay.
Ah, hell yeah.
I will remove that. Put that. There you go.
That is me, actually.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yes. Yeah. They call it a gay samurai. Because of the hat.
Nice.
Fair enough.
Yeah, right?
So,
I used to be pretty skinny, actually.
You got to the door. The door, there was something preventing you from reaching the door, and the door closed. Now I will reveal what was preventing you from reaching the door, because no one else gets to see this except you, but they're on the other side of the door, so... Can I interact with this at all? No, I need to switch layers. I actually had a very complicated map devised, so I have to switch layers, and I need to figure out how to do that. Here we go. Layer. Poof.
Oh no, it's God.
Who the fuck is that?
It's God, dude.
Did you just pick a bunch of random kids?
No.
I still don't know who they are.
are the members of the band. Oh, googly moogly, I've drawn a blank on what they're called. I will pull it up. Where are my bookmarks? Limp Bizkit.
No idea what that is.
That's who we're fighting.
So he was invisible and prevented you from opening or going through the door. And he closed the door.
I can see he did the hand thing. I'm guessing that's why. Just like this. I'm guessing the other guy is also preparing to do something because he's holding his hands like this.
There's also a guy here, just in case you missed it. There's also a guy over here.
I'm sorry, I got excited. I figured out how to do the thing. Sorry, Doug.
I don't know how to ping you guys. There we go. There's a guy over here, too. And to help you guys, since it's been a little while, these are pieces of meat that are hanging from the ceiling. They, last time, Martha figured out that they appear to be vaguely human-shaped.
Delicious.
And all of these and things that look like that are cultists that are hanging out in the room. So there's actually
the black
4
hooded
bosses.
figures.
What? Sorry?
The black hooded figures are also cultists.
Yes, they are cultists.
Wow. I mean, I knew you said I was screwed, Yumba, but you didn't really specifically tell you how fucking screwed I really am.
I mean, you seemed overconfident, so I'll get. I didn't think I needed to.
Alright. So before we start, Geo said he would be here now. I will try to ring him.
Bippity boppity boo. I am so fucking screwed.
Apparently he still is unable to show up, it looks like. Oh well. Whatever. So, it is time for initiative.
And that was only 1d20, right? For each of us.
Yes. Because no one has specialized in,
Being fast.
yee.
I'm fast.
You are fast, but not when it comes to combat, like turn-wise thing.
Get the turn token up, or turn board, or whatever it's called again. The thing.
The initiative thing.
The initiative thing.
So everybody gets a d20 to determine.
Yeah, put up the initiative board.
Or are we playing without that?
We don't really need an initiative board, but I can throw it up if you guys want.
Yeah. Okay. I don't really know how to add myself to initiative board when I don't have a character sheet.
Shit.
Don't you just click your...
Yeah, that's what I just did, and it didn't work. I got a 9, by the way, not the 11.
Well, I'm on the wrong layer. which was always the thing that I hated about the layers thing.
Wait a minute, if I do this and
Oof.
then that. No, that did not work.
Poof. 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 Okay, I don't know how to do that. So, whoops. That was dumb. And it's going to take me a few minutes to come back. Or a minute, maybe. Hopefully. Okay. So you can write in the numbers. And you can roll for your friends since they aren't here.
Sure, I'll roll for Lonnie.
10.
And you, I'm gonna tell him to get the fuck air in here.
I will roll. It's fine. He got a 10 as well. So oof. Okay.
God goes first.
Alright. So, enemy turn.
Oh, I'm gonna die before I even get a turn, I see.
So,
Did a grenade at least hinder them in some way?
alright. So, I will tell you the results of that since I forgot to.
Mm-hmm.
This has broken into about 100 pieces.
Good. Mission complete.
Yeah, I guess you guys can just leave now.
So, gonna need to pull up something here.
You do know, Shaggy, you can probably get me out pretty damn fast, right?
How? They're so forceful between us.
Yeah, and what does everything kind of magical in this world get fucked up by?
True.
Yeah, and you have a shit ton of that on you. Just throw a rock at the fucking wall. Get me out of here, guys. This isn't funny anymore.
Maybe a grenade does something.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Okay. So, this guy magically summons a drum set in front of him. And he hits one of the symbols very hard. So, Preben, I need you to roll 1d20.
1.
Yup.
Well, that's an even worse roll. That's a 4.
Your ears are ringing, and you cannot hear. You are considered deaf.
Awesome.
So if somebody attempts to communicate with you, you will not hear it. Or anything else for that matter. The drum set disappears, and he moves over here.
Oli was about to do something because he had his hands like that. I'm guessing that was his ready action as well, since he's not even in the turn order.
No, the 16 applies to all enemies.
Oh, so all of them gets a turn before. That's great. This is great. It's fine.
This is fine.
Let me check my inventory. Where did I put the nuke?
We used it.
Yeah, fucking hand grenade.
So
I should
all
buy
the-
more of those. Oh wait, I only have $1.29 to my name. I can't buy shit.
Yeah, they cost
I guess I can buy a 6-pack of beer and a pack of smokes, maybe. That's about it.
They cost a lot because the organization has to mine it themselves. So
What? The stones or the
the black rock,
grenades?
the black rock,
Both.
which is contained within the grenade.
So that was a black rock grenade.
Yeah.
Fancy.
So I just threw $2,000 at that statue.
No, I threw $2,000 at that statue.
You threw my $2,000 at the statue.
I threw your $2,000 at your statue, but then again, you did eat my pizza, so fuck you.
You don't know that.
I do. I asked you where did the pizza go, and you said I don't know, and I used my intellect to know that you are a very heavy-set person and probably fucking ate it.
Yeah, I don't believe you did that.
That fuck.
All right, so all the cultists moved slightly closer to you.
Are they like humming something? Oh wait, I can't hear anything.
Yeah, you can't hear anything, so you don't know.
I wondered if they were like humming like comitatus, comitatus, comitatus.
Okay. So this guy, he moves forward, but he can't do anything else. Actually, he can move closer than that. He'll move closer than that. This guy moves closer, but he can't do anything because you're deaf.
What? I can't do anything because I'm deaf?
No, this guy can't do anything because you are deaf. And
Oh,
no one else
that's
is in the
too
room.
bad. Did I just get a buff from the debuff?
Apparently.
Let's just say that there's a few enemies in this room that can cause you to be debuffed, but if you already have one, then the other debuffs don't work. So,
I mean, I'm pretty sure I can work with being deaf. That means me holding on to a few hit points.
By the way, didn't I throw a smoke bomb in here? Like somewhere over here, I think.
That sounds like something you should remember yourself.
yes.
Because I'm pretty sure I did that.
Okay. So if the smoke bomb is over here,
So not only am I deaf, I'm blind too now. This is amazing.
okay, so that covers 20 feet, radiating out from this point. However, they know that he was there because they saw him before the smoke went off. So
to be fair, it probably doesn't take effect immediately. So
Well, yes, but I'm saying that at this point there is smoke radiating from 20 feet from this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So now I guess I have uh disadvantage while trying to shoot stuff as well.
I'll get a picture of a smoke bomb and put it there. Pit images. Apparently, I can buy smoke bombs.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
apparently, you're allowed to buy these things.
In a
Only
20
$1.99.
in a 20 feet radius
Yep.
from the point. Okay.
Yep. Let's see if I can get a good picture of a smoke bomb. I can't find a good picture of a smoke bomb on the first page of Google, so I'm just gonna use this instead. It's a picture of a kid holding a jack-o'-lantern that has a smoke bomb in it. Sure.
That actually makes it way more amazing because in that case he just threw a kid with a jack-o'-lantern. Go what you were born to do.
That's the radius, circa.
Oh, you already got it up.
Yep.
That makes me getting the picture kind of useless, but I will put it on there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Delete your thingamabob that you put there. Just that way I can justify getting this picture.
Mhm.
It's gonna be fun though when Geo arrives and he sees the kid. Who the fuck is that? Oh, that's a small warrior that Yumba, a big warrior apparently, that Yumba keeps in his backpack for emergencies only.
There. Good enough. But yeah, when I typed into Google smoke bombs, it showed me places where I could buy smoke bombs near me. So apparently you can buy smoke bombs.
Can't you buy smoke bombs at Walmart?
Maybe, but I don't care enough to find out. So, because I have no use for a smoke bomb.
Everybody has use for smoke bombs. Getting out of an awkward conversation. Smoke bomb! Then just disappear.
So if the door was open, the smoke would also be covering this area, but it is not open, so it cannot.
Hello.
I'm here. We're gonna be TPK'd, I heard.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh, you guys are gonna be fine. I'm, on the other hand, is gonna die.
Yeah,
Just
so
hold the door. Hold
so
the door
Geo,
down.
there is a link.
boom.
There's a link in the Discord
Mm-hmm.
for a Roll20 game. If you would accept an invitation to it.
It and joined.
Okay.
Oh
So
god.
it'll take me a second, but you do have a character sheet, so you can customize certain aspects of the sheet. For some reason,
I
it
don't
won't.
do need to get access to it and such.
Yes, it's because you weren't in the game, so I couldn't give you access because you weren't part of the game.
Yeah.
So just give me a second. Save changes. So you should see a sheet called Geo.
Yep.
It doesn't have a character sheet or anything on it, but if you want to, there is a little thing that you can add attributes and abilities onto that you can customize to your heart's content.
Yep. I'll take my time doing that.
I literally just put in turn order, telekinesis, tank that shit, and shoot that shit.
Okay. Well, either way, the enemy turn is not quite over yet.
Of course not. There's like 2 fucking billion of them.
There's one. Actually, there's left in the turn order that people who have actions. There's only 2 people left. So,
Did you
I'm
think of
guessing
lobbying?
I'm guessing it's not the hooded guys that didn't move on their turn there in the corridors.
Oh,
Right.
they
Did
move.
you think of lobbing a grenade?
That's the first thing we did.
That's the thing that activated the fight, by the way. Someone throwing
That's
a
the
grenade.
thing that
Yep.
So we started the fight. The first thing in the turn order is the enemies, so I'm still doing my enemy action. So, this guy.
Oh, by the way, there's a lot of them. There's a
Yes.
lot of enemies.
There is.
Okay, let me ask this just to be sure. Are they all allowed to die?
What?
There's no reason why your characters would think to spare them, at least at the moment.
Okay, let's get blasting.
Yeah.
So your character,
Yeah.
Geo, is right here.
Mhm.
Just so that way you're aware when your turn starts.
Yeah.
This, by the way, is a young picture of Martha Stewart, which is the character that Lonnie's
Lonnie.
playing. So
hmm
I managed to grab that off the internet, so that's what that is.
Fair enough.
Because she's not here yet, because there's people being loud in her home, so she cannot join as of yet.
Loud noises.
Yes. So, as in like construction crew type stuff.
Ah.
So,
Yeah, nothing you could do about that.
and they're actually in where she's living, so she can't do
Ah.
anything about it.
Okay.
It's not like she can
That's
walk into a different room or something.
Yep, fair enough.
So there's this guy who still has yet to go, and this guy, which prevented you guys from leaving earlier. So this guy, Preben,
Yeah.
you get to roll a defense.
Yeah, but does he get any kind of? I mean, we're in smoke.
He knows where you are because you haven't moved. So
Yeah. And
For all he knows, I haven't moved.
true, so he's gonna swing where you were, and you're still there. So
oh,
At least I got 2 nat 20s on that shit.
damn.
all right, let's see if he gets a natural 20 on his attack.
No, he won't.
Because if he does, then you tie and you have to roll again. He did not.
Thank God.
He got a 2, a 6, a 13, and a 13. So the highest thing he rolled is a 13. So you hear, or actually you don't. You don't hear because you're
I
deaf.
don't hear anything. I'm deaf.
Yes, you are deaf. So
Am I gonna have to start talking like this now?
no,
Okay.
because it lasts for one turn.
Oh.
You're not.
Yeah, so it lasts till the turn of the person who inflicted the debuff on you, and then they have another chance to inflict the debuff on you. So
Yay.
that's how it works. So you see, and you were ready for them to do something bad to you. So just as something bad is about to happen to you, you were ready for it. You see a metal blade just come swinging past you, and you manage to move out of the way of it. Unfortunately, you can't see him as much as he can't see you. You just barely saw this thing that moved some of the smoke out of the way momentarily, and you managed to dodge it. But everybody else who's on the other side of the door, you hear a chainsaw.
Yeah.
So
No.
chainsaw is coming from this way.
This guy.
No,
Ah, good.
no, you hear a chainsaw coming from here.
Ah,
No.
okay.
From the room that I ran into.
Yes.
Motherfucking chainsaw.
Yes. That is actually a quote from one of his songs.
I actually thought it was a katana or something. And I'm
No.
still gonna think it's a katana.
Well, for
Because
now,
I can hear the chainsaw.
you just saw something cut through the smoke, and you managed to move out of the way. You were deaf, so you can't hear the chainsaw, so you don't know what it is.
Can you see my my player token, Geo?
Yep, I did.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I know.
That's the gay samurai.
Okay.
Anyway,
So now it is this guy's turn. He has wings on his back. And he is going to strum his electric guitar that he has in his hands. I need both Geo and Martha to roll a defense. So
so
it's based on
medium
their
armor gives.
You have medium armor, so
Yes.
you are specialized in your medium armor, so you don't get any negative effects from it.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 2 dice.
2, not 3.
Medium armor only gives you 2.
Okay.
My heavy armor gives
And
me only
unless
3.
you have a skill, like Preben has a bunch of them,
Yeah,
then you
and
only
I'm
have
gonna get more.
Alright, and Lonnie only has light armor, which is clothes. That's what light armor is. It's just clothes. So medium armor is just like a bulletproof vest or whatnot. And then heavy armor is what Preben has, like tank armor. So
Like bomb vest armor and such.
yeah.
I'm in a SWAT suit.
If he was just a regular character in the world, he would be wearing like the suits that the bomb diffusers wear. That's what he would be wearing.
Really?
Technically, it can be used in combat because it is quite protective.
It is.
Mm.
Because it's meant to stop shrapnel from a bomb hitting you that's right next to you. That's what it's for. So I'm gonna roll their attack.
I'm gonna fail.
You got a 10, right?
Yep.
You are struck with a lightning bolt that emanates out of the neck of his guitar. Lonnie
Fucking
gets to
hell.
roll. She got a natural 20, so she dodges the lightning bolt.
With 1 dice.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Yep.
Just face it, Gio, you suck.
Oh, fuck. Okay, we're leaving Preben, I see.
So you
Wow.
were struck with a lightning bolt, so I'm going to tell you how much damage you take, because we have to look at the damage table to determine how much damage you take from a lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Just like that meme, that super old meme. Lightning bolt.
Yep.
Lightning bolt.
Yeah. My other game was not finished yet. I just told him that I will be, well, talk, because somebody's really needs to talk with me and say supportment, so I'm gonna talk with them. So I can't stay wait too long.
Okay. So lightning bolt. You are considered mid-level bleeding. So you have -1 to all dice pools. And if you do not receive medical attention within the next 12 to 24 hours, depending on what happens to you,
Mm-hmm.
you might be dead.
Good thing I'm the medic.
Yeah, exactly.
So
He's a
first-
doctor. He can handle it.
So you are damaged.
Ow.
So that is the enemy turn. Let's look at the turn order. So it's Shaggy next, and then Geo's up after him.
Okay. Is it possible to hide in this room from the guy?
For sure. Considering you are currently standing behind a table, and this is like a bookshelf. Oh, wait, I gotta paint. This is like a bookshelf that was against the wall that had to be moved in order to get to the door, which was over here.
Okay. How much movement do I have?
You can move 30 feet, and each square is 5 feet, just like D&D.
Okay. What is this? A shelf?
That is also a table.
Okay.
All right. The shelf is made of wood, and it has various other objects on it.
Is it like an action to hide?
It depends on what else you would like to do.
I mean, I would like to.
Because if you want to like go after this guy or open the door or something to see what's on the other side of the door, you can do that. But like if you want to like throw a Molotov cocktail or something at this guy, if you're hiding and then throwing it, that's too much.
Okay. Well, if I remember correctly, I used a door wedge and that took a chunk out of the door out, right? So can I see under there what's going on?
Oh, that thing, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, you look under the door, you see smoke.
Okay. And I'm
You can
fighting
hear
with
a chainsaw, however. And the closer you got to the door, the louder the noise was.
Okay. Can I see through the smoke with my? I have goggles of thermal vision.
Yes. Do you wish to equip them?
Yes.
Okay, so if you wish to make another equipment action, that will take up like your turn to use
A whole
another
turn?
piece of equipment. So you've used your equipment for your turn. If you want to use another piece of equipment, that will be your turn. So you look under the door, and you see that there's feet of this guy there,
Hmm.
and you can see that there's feet of Preben right here, and you can see that there's a bunch of other things further in.
Okay. And can I also hide while doing that? Well, I'm basically crouching down behind this bookcase anyway, right?
Yep. So you can roll a hide.
And the door also closed.
Yes, the
Behind me.
door is closed. He's looking under the door.
Okay.
19.
So it's not only the force field, it's also the door.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, if any character wishes to see you, they have to roll a 19 or higher.
Nice.
All right. So is that everything you would like to do?
I guess so.
All right. Geo, it is your turn. You've been struck with a lightning bolt.
Well, time to take some revenge in the form of buckshot.
Bullets? Oh, buckshot.
Bullets.
A
Very-
lot of
very
tiny
much
bullets.
A lot of tiny bullets to fly targets. What's that? Lots of pain for it? That's correct.
Depends on
So
where you
that's
hit 'em.
just 2 dice since I have a -1.
Yep. Roll your 2 dice.
Dear God, dear God, dear God, dear God, dear fucking God.
It's higher than a 10.
I'll let you know. I rolled pretty
Well,
crappy.
how crappy.
Not crappy enough.
My highest is an 8.
Oh,
Oh,
I
Wow.
actually hit the guy.
So what are you shooting him with?
Shotgun.
Blast.
And
Yeah, but is it buckshot, slugs, steel pellets?
Well, the steel pellets are like balls. But
They're
yeah,
for
I'm
trading.
shooting him with birdshot.
Birdshot?
Yeah, that's literally a shot made to shoot birds from the sky.
No. Yeah, super tiny small lead pellets.
Yeah.
Yeah, with absolutely no penetration power whatsoever.
Yeah, that's
It
gotta
can-
hurt for this guy.
it can still hurt. Okay. So, are you just aiming at his body in general, or are you trying to, like...
Center mass.
Okay. Alright.
With the moss.
The bullets, or the pellets, I should say, that strike the electric guitar just bounce off and, like, ricochet. But the pellets that hit him directly hit him, and he seems to take damage. He's not very happy about just what just happened. He would have rather that not happen, but he's hurt.
Oh no, some people are trying to kill fought back. What bullshit is this?
Okay, I don't think I can fix myself up in the same turn.
Not in the same turn, no.
Is there better, well, defensive spot from his fucking lightning?
Maybe that's
well,
in a straight line.
Here's what I'm gonna say. All this, anything in that line, any furniture that was in that line, is currently destroyed.
Ah, okay. Yes, there are two of me because I can't control this one.
Okay, I'll get rid of that one. Boop. Oh, okay, I have to right click and then click delete. There.
Yeah,
You
so
need to
I'm
get a picture, Gio.
Yeah, I know.
I'll add this
Hey,
one to the turn order. I forget what
With a
number you
solid-
were. I think it was 10.
Yep,
Mhm.
1-0. There.
Done.
But yeah, I got to go to my other game now because I can't be away, like I said, I can't be away too long.
All right.
What?
Hurry up.
Okay.
Do your best.
Yep.
All right, it is Martha's turn. Who would like to devise a plan of action for Martha?
I don't know what you got, so
He's gonna use her powers to make the guy start attacking his friends or killing his friends instead.
well, we
Okay,
don't
sh-
know his friends is in here, so you know.
You
Oh
can,
yeah, right.
well, she can still order him to stop or see what's going on the other side of the door or
Can
things
she-
of that nature.
Can she try incapacitate him with her powers?
She can attempt to tell him to just lie down and go to sleep,
Mhm.
if that's what you want to do, but it might...
Sure. No.
It might, I'll just warn you, it might be slightly harder to get him to just stop fighting in the middle of combat rather than getting him to do something else. But
Okay.
it's up to you.
Well, can she say to him, like, stand over there and spin in circles?
She can.
All right. Make him stand over here.
Okay. So she needs to roll 3d20.
Gonna use my shoot that shit. That's a 12.
All right. He doesn't take the action, but in his interest in trying to resist this power, he has a penalty on whatever he tries to do next. So he's
Okay.
like trying to stop himself from taking the order. So whatever he's gonna try to do next, if he's trying to hit you guys or whatever, there's a decent chance that he'll screw up or whatever. So
Okay.
she's trying to assert her will over him, so he has to resist that. So
And she'll move up, like, over here.
okay. Natural D&D tactics. If there's somebody who can shoot a line, you don't stand in a line. That's how it works.
Mhm.
Okay, she does so.
That would be real life tactics as well. If some
Yes, it
guy
is.
just
I'm
comes with a
just-
laser gun.
I'm just saying. It is a D&D strategy that is commonly used. So,
I've
Clever.
never had a strategy in D&D for this though.
All right,
I
you
have no
cannot
fucking
hear.
idea what to do.
You can smell a strong smell of like metallic smell. It's probably coming from the source of the smoke.
Mm.
Or it could be
Did
from the
I
metallic thing that almost hit you in the face.
did I see any of them before the smoke enveloped us?
Yes. You saw them
Okay, but I'm
appear.
guessing.
You saw them appear, and then the smoke bomb just sort of went. It
Yeah,
dispersed
because
a bunch of
the
smoke.
guy next to me was already fucking next to me, so I wonder if I know the same thing that he knew, where I am. Do I know where he is?
You know his general position. These
Okay.
two, you heard noises of people approaching you, so if you're attacking them, you'll have a little bit of a penalty. But if you attack him, you knew he was there. And it
I'm
doesn't
gonna go
appear
for
that
the
he
guy
moved.
that I know was there. Since I have my shield up, handgun, and Glock 18, which is fully auto.
Alright. You put your riot shield in front of you.
Oh, that was already up. Or else I couldn't have rolled 8 die.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, is you continue to have that in front of you as you should. Go ahead.
Did I get to roll more times when it was full auto? I don't remember.
It's if there are enemies that are in the, like, he's standing here. So it's sort of like a cone in D&D. It's sort of like a triangle that goes back. So
Okay, so
these
since
you get to
there's
roll against these dudes as well, but you didn't know that they were there, but you get to roll against them.
okay, so the first roll is for the guy in front of me, and then I'll just do the other rolls. What's the penalty, by the way?
For
1d20,
these guys,
2d20?
since you don't know
Yeah.
they're there is a penalty. They get a buff basically. So,
Okay, so I'll just roll straight then.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. So first one is for the guy in front of me, which is a 19 as the highest. Oh, the 19 is the highest in all of them.
Wow. Hmm.
Oh, hey, that's pretty good.
What was this one for again? This top one? 6, 12, 11?
That was for
First?
Martha.
Oh, that was for
Martha's
Martha.
ability.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, but you
Yeah,
also
it
get to roll
doesn't-
against the first guy. So you can roll against the first guy.
Yeah, that was the first guy.
Well,
This guy and these two.
Oh, it's this guy too. You also get to attack this guy
Oh,
too.
so I get one more.
Yes.
Can I get another 19? Hoobity hoobity hoo. Another 19. Nope.
Yeah, because it's like a cone, like I said, so it spreads out as it goes further back. Which is why you could attack like all those gremlin guys at once, if you remember that fight.
Yeah, I remember that fight. I remember being pissed.
Yeah, that's the
Never gonna
advantage of having a
trust
full.
anything ever again.
That's the advantage of having a full automatic weapon is you can attack multiple enemies at once.
Yeah, but I do guess when I use the sniper rifle, the damage is worse, I guess, when I hit, right?
Yeah, if they have like armor and stuff, you have more chance of penetrating them. That's all on my end. So I roll less dice if you use particular weapons, that sort of thing. More dice if you have penalties. So all right, first guy gets you hit the guy in front of you. So for the other two, you hit somebody, you hear somebody cry out in pain.
I don't hear anything.
Correct. You're right.
Well,
I can't even hear my gun.
One of the cultists managed to dodge your attack.
I'm guessing the last one,
And
right?
so does
13.
the other cultists. The cultists are crappy. They managed to dodge your attack. So these two guys are uninjured. This guy here and this guy here didn't get hit by your attack. This guy got hurt.
Nice.
Alright.
So, yeah. So you feel a bit of a blood spray forth towards you. And you can just smell the metallic taste of blood coming from in front of you.
I really want to use my movement, but I
You
don't
can.
know if you have attack of opportunity in this shit.
There is none.
Awesome. In that case, I'm a run.
Yeah, you
Since I
can just
can't see anything,
You know where the door is, though.
yeah. But I also know there's a force field.
Well, is there still a force field?
I'll just
I'm-
fill you in. The thing that was preventing you was this guy. He was just sort of stopping you from going in the door, but he was invisible.
I'm not gonna take the chance of the door not being able to open, so I'm gonna run in this direction.
Okay. You are aware that there is a wall here with a corner, so you can use your memory to
I'm
go
guessing since I
around.
can't see anything and I noticed that there were a lot of hooks everywhere with meat on them,
Hmm.
I'm literally just gonna follow the wall.
Yeah.
Yep, so a regular dude can move 30 feet in a turn, so you got 30 feet.
I'm gonna move up here.
Can you move your character? There you go. I was just making sure you had access to your character. Because apparently Geo couldn't move his original token.
Mm.
Okay. So now that you're out in the open, these dudes, they were standing against the wall motionless. They are now moving towards you actively. And you can see them. You can tell that they're looking in the direction of the smoke, but once you come out of the smoke, they just look directly at you and are walking towards you.
Yeah.
They're not moving very quickly. They're acting like they're monks, just sort of nonchalantly
like
walking.
slowly moving closer, inch by inch,
Yes.
ready to kill anything.
So you can move through the spaces where there are meat, just so you're aware.
Like straight through?
Yeah, you can move through those
Okay,
spaces.
so I can like push it aside.
There's
like-
meat hanging from the ceiling, but it's not low enough that it prevents your movement.
Oh. Yeah, well, I would have still just followed the wall anyways, just to be sure.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just
Yep.
letting you know for future turns. You can
Yep.
move through the spaces where those things are. Because they're hanging from the ceiling, sort of thing, by chains. So, yep. Enemy turn. I'm gonna start with moving the cultists. Whoops. Who did I click? There we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
That's getting uncomfortably close.
1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. 1, 2. Okay, so I'm gonna move this guy first, so that way this guy can move in that spot. 1, 2. 1, 2. I think I forgot to move that guy last turn, so he's here actually. 1, 2. 1, 2. So the guys who are out of the smoke, they can see you. But these guys are blocked by smoke, so they can't see, so they're just going to move where you were before. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. Actually, he wouldn't move like that. He would... Whoops. He would move up here. Because he's trying to get closer to you, or where he thinks you are. 1, 2. Oh, I didn't move this guy either. 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Oh, I didn't move this guy either.
Hmm.
2, 2, 2. Okay, so the other guys.
A lot of Black Road men.
Yes, there
Yeah,
are a lot
and-
of them.
And or maybe women.
If you played some of the older editions of D&D, there would be a lot of tokens on the field, each of which could be killed in like a single attack.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of cannon fodder that these guys are. But there's a lot of them. So these dudes heard where you moved. So they're going to try to roll to see if they can discern where you went. They heard you move, but they're not exactly sure where. It's one of those echoey cultist areas, so it's hard to tell.
You know, I'm guessing I would have used like my hand or something against the wall to figure out where I was running. So I guess they could also hear like the sound of me scraping my glove or whatever.
Yeah, they can hear the sound, but it's echoey, so it's hard to tell where it's coming
Yeah.
from.
I would have made effort to try and make it silent because I know that they don't know where I ran if I make it silent enough.
Well, in that case, you can roll 1d20. Okay.
Apparently, I used my shield to scrape against the fucking wall because I couldn't hear anything, so I thought the wall was made of cookies.
Okay. Okay. So this guy, he can move 30 feet. He figured out where he went, unfortunately. So he moves up. This guy also unfortunately figured out where he went, but he has to double move. In order to get up to you. So this guy has an action.
At least I'm
guy-
only surrounded by 2 of them now.
This guy also figured out where he went.
Or 3 of them.
So he's gonna double move to get to you. He's gonna stand on top.
This guy also knew where you went.
This guy
So
didn't.
he's
However,
also that one idiot in the group.
one
Oh.
dude rolled. He rolled extremely badly. So he
We
goes
rolled
up.
less than a 5, is what you're saying.
No, that 5 was actually a bonus to what I was gonna give you.
Okay.
So that was in addition to what I gave you before.
Mm.
Oh.
So
Awesome.
yeah, I got like those 3 guys got like 19. So yeah, they saw it. They figured out where he went. So this guy, he doesn't know, so he just sort of rushes forward, hits the wall, which happens to be the door. Shaggy,
Oh shit.
luckily,
you
you're
hear
not-
a thump.
luckily you're not here, as he was like blind running because he didn't realize the wall was so close. So he was just like charging forward to get to like slam into him or something. He just body checks the door open. And he's now
Another
standing in this
smoke
room.
here. Another smoke here too.
Yes, there is.
Well, I'm guessing it's slowly coming in now. Doesn't immediately.
It's not immediate, so for the rest of this turn, it's still not smoky, but next turn it will be. But you can see that there's a pile of smoke emanating off this guy as he comes in the door.
Does he see me?
That's true. He needs to roll a 19 to see if he can see you.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't.
Thank God.
Because you're so tiny.
Yeah,
He's slightly
legs flat.
confused. He's trying to gain his bearings, but he still has enough movement to move. So he tries to move through your space, and he collides with you. So now he knows you're there, but unfortunately his action is used because he is disoriented.
Okay.
Because he slammed through that door, so that would have taken an action normally to slam through a door. So I'm just saying that he's disoriented, so he doesn't know what's going on.
That's good.
But he knows you're there, because he walked on you. So, that's him. This guy here, over here. He is going to roll to see if he can see you, because he knows that there are 3 people in this room. So he's going to try to see if he can see you. Otherwise he wouldn't have rolled. He got a 20. So
Of course he did.
he knows you're there.
But I have a skill that doesn't want him to target me or whatever it's called.
Right. So you don't seem threatening to him is what it is.
Yeah.
So he knows you're there, and he see how I'm going to describe it is that he sees that this guy's there, and he thinks that that guy's going to deal with you. So since he rolled a 20, he sees that guy easily come through the door. So he thinks that he's going to deal with you, and you're no threat. So he is going to instead. Let's just roll a d2. Roll. Whoops, that is not what I wanted. I rolled 2 d1s. That's helpful. They're both 1, by the way. Okay. So, since he noticed that someone managed to get unscathed from his literal electric guitar attack, he is going to flap his wings and sort of fly over here. Actually, he's going to fly right here. He's going to land on top of this piece of furniture. And you know the term axe guitar? Well, he is going to use his guitar as a melee weapon. And he's going to try to hit her with it.
Nice.
Nice.
So she gets 1 defense, right?
Yep.
17.
Pretty good.
He rolled a 17.
Oh.
So it's a re-roll.
13.
Unfortunately, he got a 19 that time.
Mm.
So she does sort of use her arm and like grab the head of the body of the guitar, but then he sort of like quickly gets it out of her hand and then hits her in the head with it. So it kind of hurts her. Let's see here. Where is my damage table? Here it is. Okay. So she is considered low-level bleeding. so somebody can keep
By the
track of
way,
it.
is defense affected anyhow when you get hit?
What, sorry?
If defense is affected by anything when you get hit, like if she gets a -1 die to her defense now, she's got
She rolls at disadvantage. If she only has 1 dice in her dice pool, she rolls at disadvantage. So she rolls 2 dice, taking the lower one. And if she has -2, then she rolls 3 dice, taking the lowest one. It only gets worse from there.
means I can't get a minus because when I get a minus, I'm dead.
Correct.
Hmm.
But in your other skills, you get minus before you die. So if you
Yep.
try to do other things, then you're just like, oh, my leg's broken, so when I try to run away and I'm not very good at it, then I trip and fall and die,
Mm.
basically. So, yeah, that's what that's meant to emulate. So, she's smacked in the head. If she does not receive treatment within 24 to 48 hours, she might die. So, that is enemy turn. So it is now
Okay.
Shaggy's turn. A dude just stepped on you and is like, huh? What's that? As he's like craning his head close to you to see what it is.
I would like to trap him with my electricity net. Because fuck that guy.
Okay, just a second. Not right now, no.
And it's Blackstone too.
Mm.
Okay, so a Blackstone net you were using on this guy?
Yep.
Electric Blackstone net. Like that.
Okay. So you're not skilled with it, but since it's
The guys.
since it's Blackstone against this guy, you do get to roll 3 dice.
Oh. And he's disoriented and he doesn't see me.
Sure,
Really?
You know what? He is disoriented. I did say that. I'll give you that. You can roll 5 dice.
Nice. 17.
All right. He gets to roll. Did you say 17?
Mm-hmm.
He got a 17.
Cool.
So
Awesome.
roll again.
18.
18.
He got a 20.
Come on.
Holy shit.
So
Do you have 5 dice when you attack it with anything?
Hmm?
Do you have 5 die when you attack?
He has
No,
5
it's-
dice in this situation due to the
Oh.
fact that the enemy is weak against what he's using, and
Okay.
the enemy is disoriented. So I'm going to show
Okay.
you my roll log. The bottom one is the one I rolled first. The top one is the one I rolled second.
And you like click it in the roll 20 and actually show it when you GM roll?
I am rolling using a different thing
Okay.
because I can't figure out how to GM roll.
You press the, you know, the little die thing. You can go in and
Oh,
what's it called? Yeah, right over the question mark for us, I think. But you probably have a little bit more. But you know the thing you click to get up like D4, D6, all that shit, and you can roll 1 D20 or whatever you want. When you just hover above it, you can just click the GM. You get a bunch of like D4, D6, and then you get a number of them, and you can just click off the GM, and then you can just add like. Now I GM rolled 5D something, 5D6.
Yeah.
Think you can see that.
Yep,
So,
I figured it out.
question.
Mhm.
Is my net lost now because I didn't get him? Or what?
No. It's not lost, but it is in his space. So you can use an equipment action or a free action, I'll just say. Free action type action to like just grab it off the floor and then throw it at him again. But
How many times can I throw? Just one?
in a turn, just one.
Okay. Can I grab it and move away and hide, for instance?
You can grab it and move away, but you cannot hide. That takes too much of your turn.
So can I just move away and try hiding then?
You can move away and go behind something, but you can't actually hide. You can't roll a hide thing.
Okay. Well, I'll grab it, and these guys can't see in the smoke, right?
They cannot, no.
So, but I can.
Yeah,
I
you
would
have
like to
thermal
go in.
goggles, yeah.
I would like to go in here.
Okay.
And
Yeah, you see, like, all these dudes standing there.
yeah, I'll go down here stealthily.
Okay. Yeah, it's still smoke. So, yeah, you can move there and they'll have a hard time seeing you, but some of them may be able to detect you.
So do I roll all stealth?
No, they just have a basic roll to see if they can see you or not. Because you
And
didn't have a chance to hide.
Yeah, and also I'm wearing cultist clothes, so that should help.
That's right. I remember.
Mm-hmm.
So
You know what I'm gonna buy my first paycheck? I'm actually gonna buy myself on my helmet thermal goggles and a shit ton of smoke grenades. So every time we're fighting inside, I'll just throw a shit ton of smoke grenades out and then just go around knifing people silently.
Copying my strat, are you?
You don't knife anybody right now. Even, of course, you have a fucking knife in your damn backpack. You have everything in that fucking thing.
I do.
Like a
so
woman's
here's what I'll
purse.
say, just so that way you're aware. He saw you. And he saw you move. So he's aware that you went through the door.
Yeah, but he doesn't know where I am in here.
That's true. I'm just letting you know that he is aware that you went through the door, so he might come back through the door to get you. You're not sure. I'm just letting you know.
Sure.
Okay. So, it is Geo's turn, and he is not back.
I'll
Probably
show
just
him.
gonna try and shoot this guy with a shotgun.
Probably, but I'll just give him a minute after he is messaged. And I will ring him just that way he's aware that he was messaged. I'll give him one more minute.
He's typing. He's probably just gonna type that he's still talking.
I'll give him 30 seconds. I already said I was going to. 15 seconds. Shoot guy, hide from damage is what he messaged.
He gets 3 die, right?
Yep. For his shotgun.
Shotgun.
Unless he wants to use something
Yes.
else. Which he has a
18.
bunch of of
Didn't
stuff.
specify, so no.
18? Okay.
The shotgun.
Dude will roll defense. He got 2 16s. And another number which was much lower. So
So that's a hit.
Yep, that hits him.
Lovely.
You can tell that if he was one of you guys, if he doesn't receive medical attention soon, he'll die.
Yeah, and he's been hit before.
Yeah.
So he's even worse off.
Yeah, what I'm saying is after he got shot the second time, yeah, he's doing even worse. Like he's getting like if he didn't have black skin, you would see like these heavy bruises on his body from being shot and stuff like that. He's not doing great. So, it is Martha's turn.
Martha would like to step over here.
Every turn she can attempt to manipulate his mind again.
Yeah, she'll try that first.
Okay. Because it's not like they become immune like in D&D with certain things. She can just keep trying. It's one of her abilities. So, what would she like him to do?
Go over here and destroy this furniture.
Okay.
But your guitar.
Okay. So roll 3d20. Whoever owns this place is going to have to contact the insurance agency afterward.
18.
Okay. With an 18, you can tell that he tries to resist for a second, and then he becomes like a robot. It like his face goes blank, and he just turns, walks over here, and just starts smashing this furniture.
She goes over here.
Okay. Over here?
Okay. Yep.
And he will not stop until it is sufficiently destroyed. So
good.
So at least one turn of his is going to be wasted. So that is her turn. It is now Pribben's turn. These guys
I'm guessing
are
I
moving.
can't hit.
I'm just letting you know they're moving closer, and these guys are closing in on you. And you can hear now. And yes, he does in fact have just a chainsaw in his hands, and he's chasing you.
Yeah, well, I can see that now.
Yes.
Anyways.
That is also true.
Oh, so that's what that was. Okay, so I'm guessing I can't hit multiple of these assholes with my Glock because they're too close, right?
You can move to get into a more strategic position, but
Yeah.
from your current position, you cannot. Because
Yeah,
in
so
this game mode,
guy...
they can't attack you as you move away, so you can move into a more strategic position to shoot them.
Yeah, move over here or something. And then you get some
so
cultists too.
There's still smoke in that area.
Yeah.
Just like
But you don't know where to shoot.
Yeah, but then again, I know this guy uses a chainsaw, this guy uses magic, and this guy hasn't tried to hit me yet.
Yeah, he hasn't had a chance to do anything yet because he's had to double move each time that he has.
So I want to know what would happen if I try to hit this guy with my Suldergun.
Your what, sorry?
My big ass. Yeah.
Well, you can shoot him. You're not sure what's going to happen.
This is a Salska. This is literally it's this one. The one with bullets the size of a man's hand.
Yes, it would hurt. Like, if he was a regular person, like, his head would be blown clean off if you hit him in the head. But you know that these are probably supernatural entities, and therefore he might dodge it. He might like get hit with it and still be alive somehow. Like that's what I'm saying. It would hurt him almost assuredly if he got hit by it.
No.
Unless
I'm
if
gonna
he's
switch to
somehow
my.
unless if he's somehow immune to damage.
I'm gonna switch to my Selsker gun, and I'm gonna shoot him, the guy with the guitar.
Okay. Alright. You get to roll an
Cause
attack.
I'm so fucking close. I'm literally just gonna point it at his face, like right up at his fucking face. If I can, I'm gonna try and shove it into his fucking mouth. Forcefully.
We'll determine that based on what you roll and what he rolls.
Oh gosh. Please, for the love of God. Yes!
Ooh.
And he got a 12. So, you just point it at him, and it goes inside his mouth before you pull the trigger. Do you wish to pull the trigger?
Fuck yeah.
Alright. His head is gone. However, he is still standing.
Of course he is.
Like, the bottom part of his jaw is just sort of like hanging loosely at the top of his neck, but he's still standing there.
Well, at least if he has to say anything to do spells, now we can't do that anymore.
Well, it does look like he plays the guitar, so he doesn't need to, right?
I'm guessing. Guessing that's right.
He doesn't need his head.
Like, he didn't even recoil. Like, it just cut through the back of his head, and he didn't, like, stumble back or anything. It just cut through the back of his head, and he's still standing there.
Okay, so that was 100% unaffected then. Awesome.
He appears to be damaged, if that means anything to you.
Of course he's fucking damaged. He doesn't have a head anymore.
Let me just say that you're a ranger. You fought creatures that have had similar resilience. You know that he is being harmed. And if you keep doing things like that, he will be disabled eventually, but right now he's not stopped.
So I'm guessing that's the only thing I can do my turn. I can't use my telekinesis for anything.
You can
No,
move.
you already attacked. Your gun is an attack. Your telekinesis would be an attack as well. So you
Why
only
not?
get one attack per turn. Same for the enemies, but there's a lot more of them.
Time to move into the fog, I guess.
Good idea.
Alright, if you wish to move this way, you will have to walk up here and around them, because they are forming
Okay,
a
so I
wall
can-
to prevent
okay.
you.
Let's do that.
I can't even reach the fucking smoke.
There you go.
Yeah, you can,
Yeah,
actually.
just barely.
Yeah,
Half
cut-
of me is in the smoke.
Just cut corners.
Yeah,
you
you
do
can
that.
you can move diagonally. Like this.
Oh,
Yeah, you got 10 more feet.
10 more feet than that. See?
there we go. 30 feet. Into the smoke we go.
The smoke is our friend.
If those cultists
Apparently,
would
yeah.
have moved once more, then you would have been stuck in that spot, but unless you killed somebody. So,
Well,
I'm just letting you know.
I thought I was gonna, but I didn't.
Alright. Enemy turn. I'm just gonna roll a dice in the background. Alright, and I get to roll one more set. Okay. Shaggy. This guy got wise. He
Did
saw
he?
that you were running the opposite direction of where everybody else was going.
Oh my god.
So he walks over to you. However, everybody else is just gonna. These guys, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, for all that he know, I might be this guy.
Mm.
Right.
1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay.
Damn, I wish I had a grenade right now.
Mm.
Okay, so these guys did have line of sight on you at one point as you walked by there. So they saw you rush into the fog out of their line of sight. So 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2.
This is destroyed, so they can just move through it.
They could,
Right.
but they have reverence towards it, so they will not.
Oh,
Mm. That's scary.
2. 1, 2. They're starting to form walls. Because they're
Smart.
realizing that once they saw these guys do it, they realized it was effective. So they're gonna do that.
Yeah, by the way, now that I can hear again, can I hear like chanting? Are they chanting anything like or anything? Or are they just moving silently?
They're just sort of like humming to themselves.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's useful. Which means I can probably hear this guy right now, right?
Yeah. And the thing is, he knows that you went into the smoke. And since they can only move 2, he's just gonna lash out next to him. So first I'm gonna roll to determine whether or not he attacks in the right direction. He got a 20?
Yeah.
I'm guessing he lashes out in the right direction.
Yes, so you have to roll a defense against him.
Oh, holy
Ooh.
God!
Yikes.
Your highest is 11?
Yeah.
His highest is a 19.
Killed by a cultist, dude.
Yeah.
So
That's
he
awesome.
just takes out a sacrificial dagger, a stereotypical wavy like dagger, and he just swings it in your direction. You take, let me just see here. You are considered hurt, which, for the record, in my in my description here, it can range from having a scratch to being bitten by a dangerous insect to being kicked in the groin. So that's how much you're hurt from this guy.
So
Do you
no,
get any minuses?
No, you are just considered hurt. So it's
Good.
like you got bit by a spider.
Hmm.
That's the level of damage you just took from this guy hurting you. So, all the cultists have moved. Oh wait, this cultist knows that Shaggy's there. He's gonna lash out towards Shaggy.
oh my god. I'm
Roll a
gonna die.
defense, Shaggy.
It's just one, right?
Yeah, yours is just one, because you're just wearing clothes.
I'm dead.
What did you roll? A 3?
Three.
3.
Okay, he rolled a 15. So, you take a bit of damage.
No.
You are considered hurt.
Okay,
AKA
good.
on the level of being bitten by a dangerous spider. Yeah, so he like lashed out towards you. His sacrificial. You got like a decent cut on your arm, but otherwise you're fine.
Hmm.
Okay. So these guys, they have to roll to see if they can figure out where you went. Because you went in the smoke. They're aware of that, so they might move in that direction. But whether or not they know your exact location, that's the question. Well, that guy got a 20. That guy got a 20.
Oh my god,
Got a
dude.
10. I'll show you what I rolled. This is what I rolled for those 3 dudes.
20s all around.
So one guy I rolled a 10, the highest. The other 2 I got 20. Don't know what to tell you. So this dude, he walks over. This dude, he walks over. However, this dude
Oh,
doesn't know.
they all found me again.
However, this
Does
guy
he
doesn't
see
know.
you?
I
This
lost
guy
one of
doesn't
them at
know.
least.
This guy doesn't know.
Can you even see him anymore? He's blown his head off.
Let's just say that there are creatures that are beyond the knowledge
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah,
real
yeah.
world. And this is one of them. Well, all of them are one of them, but including the cultists. Technically, the cultists are beyond this world's understanding.
Of course.
So he is just going to charge into the smoke.
Jaw and tongue dangling.
And
No, dude.
he touches something that isn't a cultist. Therefore, he's going to activate his ability.
Well, I look like a cultist.
Well, he touches something that isn't. They all look the same and have the same physique. So, you're a little rotund compared to what he's used to.
No.
What she's saying is you're fat.
It is what I'm saying, but so what I need is for you, Shaggy, to roll 1d20.
Fuck.
You got an 11? Okay. So he plays some bass, and it sends shivers down your spine. Luckily, you just barely
Thank God.
managed to not be disabled by it, but you do have -1 to your dice pools for the next turn. You
Okay.
didn't get completely disabled by it. Which, if you would have rolled less than 10, you would have. So you're fine. Relatively.
Alright.
So he's playing like a sweet riff on his bass. And the deep noise that is emanating from the bass is causing distress to your bones and your muscles. So you are aware of this effect happening to you. And you know that it's coming from that. Just logically. So
I don't have anything to make me prevent hearing.
yeah.
So that's a shame.
Unfortunately. So yeah, this guitar guy has wasted his turn smashing that shelf. Cuz he was told to do it and he couldn't resist. So, that is everybody. No wait, this guy. He attempts to go out the door to chase you, but there's a cultist in the way, so he can't do it. That's his turn.
Awesome.
Nice.
Unfortunately, that guy, he's the DJ for the band. He's the guy who like record scratches and stuff. He's just getting thrown under the bus this fight. He's just not having a good time. He has some interesting abilities, but he hasn't been able to use them yet. Okay, it is Shaggy's turn.
Okay. I would like to get out of here. Hides?
Yes, you can use your action to hide.
Can I use something else before hiding?
It depends on what you want to do.
I'm just throw a tear gas right here.
Okay, I'll allow that. Yep.
Okay.
Tear gas centered right here. It has a 20-foot radius.
Yep.
I'm just
And
gonna duplicate the kid with the pumpkin.
And I'm wearing my gas mask on. I was prepared for this, so I'm good.
Yep, so there you go.
Yay! He gets hit.
Alright,
Oh,
so
no.
every cultist that's within range, they can't possibly resist, so they start coughing. It's like in a D&D game where they have like weakness to it or something. Yeah, they're just done. They can't do anything. So this guy and this guy. That guy doesn't even have a head anymore, so I'll give him one less dice to resist, because he can't, like, close his mouth to resist. It just goes down his throat. So,
How many dice do I roll to hide? Since I'm in smoke and I'm looking like a cultist.
Smoke, cultist, I'll give you an additional 4 dice.
I'm good.
Hey,
Yeah, you rolled a natural 20, so they have to roll a natural 20 to see where you are. Yeah, so these guys they're like on the floor coughing. They're done.
All right. I disabled 11, at least of them. You're welcome, Previl.
In old versions of D&D, you would be able to use a coup de grace to instantly kill them. Anybody who's
guessing you don't have one of those in your backpack.
a coup de grace means that you just hit them in a weak point that they're unable to resist, and they instantly die. That's what that means.
Nice.
So in old versions of D&D, what would happen is, like, even your mage could just walk up with their weak, mundane staff and stab the creature that is incapacitated in that way and kill them instantly.
Yeah, and that guy got affected too.
Yes, because the door is
This
open.
is the door. Yep.
Okay, so
Oh, Gio is just without rage. Damn it! I mean, oh, that's good.
all three of them
What's the matter?
all three of them didn't fully succeed, but some of them are still one of them is still able to move.
Of course.
So this guy, since his head is gone, he just goes, his body starts spasming and he falls onto the ground. This guy, luckily for him, is still able to move. And this guy is also on the floor, like coughing, unable to move. Which means they have the status condition of defenseless. Which means that if they are attacked, they die. Or are incapacitated in such a way that they cannot continue to fight. So, attacking these particular individuals is to your benefit.
Too bad only I can see them.
I can hear the coughing, though, I guess.
It is now Gio's turn.
Mm.
You're standing where you were before. So, here's what you missed that your character is aware of. This guy
Okay.
came bursting through the door because he was disoriented by smoke. And you're aware that somebody came bursting through the door. That's what you're aware of there, but there's smoke covering him, so you can't really see him. This guy, he was mind controlled to start smashing this. And that's what you're aware of. So it's your turn.
Okay. I'm standing against the bookcase, am I not?
This is like a bookshelf, and behind you is like a bookshelf. But you can tell that you know that somebody came bursting through the door over here.
Okay, I'm gonna lean the one that's here. Oh, here. Well, I'm trying to fix myself up.
All right, you're applying first aid, so that means you get to roll 3 dice.
-1 question mark.
Yes, -1 because you are hurt. Well, damaged, I should say. All right, with a
That's
17,
Mhm.
you now no longer have a minus to your dice pool, and as long as you don't get hurt, you are
Mhm.
not dying.
Okay. And then try and push over the bookcase on top of the guy right behind it.
I'll let you use that as part of your movement. So roll 2 dice.
2 dice. 16.
All right, you use 10 feet of your movement to push this bookcase, and the bookcase
Mhm.
falls. So he has to roll. He got a 14. He gets damaged by it, but he's not like incapacitated or anything. He's still able to move and stuff, but he was hurt by it, so it counts as like an attack.
Yeah, was planned to just trap him underneath it.
Yeah, unfortunately, he rolled too high to get trapped.
Yeah. Well, can happen.
All right. So it is Martha's turn.
Mhm.
So what does Martha do?
I like what you're doing over there. Why don't you start doing it to all of the furniture in this room?
I would like to make him try to break his guitar.
Okay. I'll let you guys decide which of the two things you would like him to pursue.
Well, Freeman?
Breaking his guitar is pretty good.
All right.
Yep.
All right. That is a fine thing for her to try to get him to do. So roll 3 dice.
14.
With a 14, just like before, he's resisting the urge to do what she has told him to do. So next turn, if he tries to do something, he'll have -1 to his dice pool.
Okay.
An additional -1 based on his damage and stuff, right?
Yeah, and she'll move over here.
All right. Boop. So it is now the Viking's turn.
A Viking.
Well, I can't see shit. I hear some coughing over here.
Yeah, you hear that guy coughing, and you hear him collapse to the floor.
And not to forget, you hear the bookcase just go slam.
Yeah, you do
Have you
hear
heard-
that because the door is open. Everybody hears that.
And a bunch of coughing over here.
Mm.
All these guys.
I'm guessing the only guy that I specifically know exactly where is this guy.
Yeah, because he lashed out at you.
So I'm gonna lash out at him
All right. You
with my
lash
knife.
with your knife. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a melee
Nat
specialization?
20. Yes, I do.
Okay. Nat 20.
Tactical knife.
Cultist.
Yeah.
It's just like an animation from a video game. You just walk up to him and grab the top of his hood and slit his throat, and his cloak just collapses as if there was nothing there to begin with. So if you want, you can have the cloak in your inventory.
Nah.
Because he's gone. So you just drop it to the floor. There's a cloak on the floor. I'm not going to say it's difficult terrain or anything. There's no risk of slipping on it.
I'm just gonna stand over him because I don't know where anybody else is. So
You just don't move towards the coffin, dude.
no, that's not my plan.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just stand there.
Oh, there is the sacrificial dagger on the ground too, just in case it ever comes up. That your turn? You're just gonna move there and that's
Yeah.
it?
No, I don't have any more actions to do. So
All right, that's fine. Enemy turn. You have moved away from him, luckily. So he has to roll again because there's still smoke in the area. Sorry, I got something in my throat. There we go. So
do keep in mind, I did use a knife. That's the silent part. I didn't
Yeah.
shoot
yeah,
him.
what I'm saying is you moved into the smoke and he doesn't know where you were, so he has to roll.
Yeah, and also there's noise in the air with all this coughing going around, so it would be hard to detect them.
Yes. It is echoey in here. It's like marble walls and whatnot, so it's very acoustic for echo. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm being unfair. Let me just roll less here. Unfortunately, I rolled better.
You rolled a 20 again, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yes, you
Of
did.
course. Of course you did.
Takes his chainsaw. Motherfucking chainsaw! And he's going to swipe at you. So a defense.
Natural 20.
Alright, let's see what he gets. His highest is a 7. So you deflect his chainsaw, and it hits into the ground, causing sparks to fly. Though you can't really see them, except that the smoke sort of lights up a little bit more.
Mm.
So you know he's there. This guy's incapacitated. This guy's incapacitated. All these cultists in here are incapacitated.
Tear gas so good, dude.
All
Yeah,
we
there's
need
an-
now is
Yeah, so
grenade to
for
blow them
Geo-
all up.
For Geo, just in case you're
hmm
not aware, just for you
I'm
as a
here.
player, this guy and this guy, they have a status condition known as defenseless. If they are attacked, they are instantly down. Like they're done, no matter how much health they have.
And it's only
Okay.
gonna be worse as long as they stand in the area.
So if they are attacked in any way and they are hit, they're
Damn.
done.
Damn.
So this guy that you tried to crush, Geo,
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't like that you tried to crush him for some reason.
That's
Uh,
Gee
weird.
whiz, I wonder. He seemed to be very reluctant to move, but at the last moment he moved.
So he just keeps the bookshelf leaned over, and then he moves over here, and then he just lets it fall over, so that way he can move right here. Actually, he's gonna move here because he has enough movement.
Ah yes, close range with the shotgun.
And now he's gonna get down on his knees and he's gonna start sucking your dick, and then you die.
So what he does is he summons a turntable in front of himself, and he scratches a record. Geo, I need you to roll 1d20.
Uh-oh. Wait, not 2? I don't fucking know.
No, just 1.
19.
Ooh,
Okay.
hey, that's pretty good.
You felt a madness coming over you, almost as if something was attempting to hack your brain. However, you were smart enough to grab your piece of black rock in your belt and just press it against your forehead, and your thoughts clear. You
Mhm.
are not affected by this effect.
Yeah, I really need an on-off switch, BlackRock thing.
Well, if you start beating him with black rock, maybe he'll just die. You don't know.
Nah, I'll just replace the one shell, put a slug in. Time to eat very big lad.
Okay,
Boom, boom.
so guess what's gonna happen? This cultist walks here, gets in the tear gas, starts coughing. He doesn't know
Yes,
it's tear
tear
gas. He
gas,
can't see
good.
True. The
So
combo.
he walks over here. He's not in the tear gas, so he's fine.
He's fine.
1, 2. So he begins walking over towards the smoke. He runs into something blocking his way, and he lashes out towards it. So, prevent, defense.
18. No, 19.
Okay. His highest is a 16, so his sacrificial dagger just glints off your armor.
Oh, they're literally just standing in a queue. So I'm gonna kill this guy, the next guy's gonna approach and do the same thing, and it's just
Yeah, I mean they're Satanist. They're Satanists, so yeah. They're
Come on up,
brainwashed,
everybody!
basically.
Step
Their
up, step
brain,
up!
not
Get in
very
line
big.
to try your luck and kill the drunken Viking. You, sir, you look like you're strong.
That's assuming if you attack them. If you don't attack them, then they'll just move the wall forward and then you'll be trapped.
I'm not too scared of getting trapped between all of these guys, to be honest.
They're like zombies in some of the newer zombie games. They actually form a wall and prevent you from moving.
Yeah, but like most important thing towards me is that I don't like magical attacks because they can fuck me over pretty badly.
Yeah, because you have
Physical
abilities.
attacks I'm good with.
You have abilities, thus you don't have Blackrock to help you. So, if you didn't have telekinesis or were willing to give up telekinesis, then you
Oh,
could
I
just
would
have,
have literally just had a bunch of Blackrock bullets.
and your armor could be made out of sheets of Blackrock, and then
Yep.
supernatural enemies can't hurt you at all unless they pierce your armor.
That's what I was gonna buy when we get to the store.
But you bought a Blackrock grenade instead.
They
Yeah.
can still like pick up a mundane sword and try to break your armor, but otherwise they can't get through it with supernatural abilities. It's a thing. Okay, so all the cultists that can move have moved. And oh right. There's one more guy who has a thing.
I'm also here.
He's gonna start hunting down Monroe.
Hmm.
It's Martha, not Marilyn.
Martha, whatever.
Marilyn Monroe.
Martha.
So he just flies over all the things that are in his way because
He still?
he has
He
a
invoked mind control?
yes he did.
Oh, fuck.
Because he was smashing this, but then Martha tried to get him to do something else, and he resisted.
Oh no, should have just let him keep smashing, then he's at least
No, but he was
distracted.
done smashing that
Yes.
thing. It's literally just like suggested in D&D. You have to be
Oh.
more thorough, Yumba.
What?
Well, the thing is,
What?
she can keep suggesting every turn, which is not a thing that you can do in D&D.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, still, it's literally just go up against the wall and start headbanging until you die.
Okay,
That's
so
that's the,
Would be more
That's-
effective.
so Martha
that's the
gets
one
one
thing with
dice.
suggestion. It D&D, you can't do harmful things with
Yeah,
Yeah,
suggestion.
but she can.
18. Okay. She just barely beat him. He got a 17.
Hell yeah.
So he attempts to just axe handle her in the face again, but he gets his guitar, just smashes this. Because of that debuff that she gave him, he missed. Otherwise, he might have had another chance to get higher.
Nice.
Speaking of debuffs,
So, enemy turn over. Shaggy.
All right. Super hidden right now, so I'm gonna keep doing that.
You are like
While
mega ultra combo hidden.
yeah, I'm gonna keep being hidden while I go up to this guy and stab him with my black rock poking stick, so he dies.
Alright, you have to roll 3d20. You still have
yes,
to
I
roll
also
to
need
hit.
to roll 3d20 for
Okay.
the day. Yes, I'll be taking that 16.
I'ma
19.
poke you to death.
Alright, with the 19, he's just laying there on the ground. You shove this. It's just a poking stick. It's not like it's sharp at the end or anything, at the moment at least. And it still just like sinks into his body. And he disappears.
When the smoke disappears, you're gonna think like, damn, that's a powerful poking stick. His head exploded.
No, the
'Cause you
body
didn't see
disappears.
me do that.
The body
Oh.
vanished. So he's gone. Almost
Okay.
as if he was never there to begin with.
And I'll return over here.
So he's done.
Okay. And that's
This
all I can do.
cultist sensed some movement, but he doesn't know what it was or where it is.
This guy?
Yeah, he sensed some movement, but he doesn't know where it is.
Yeah, and he's down there and gone coughing.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah, that's true too. But he does sense the movement still, even though he's coughing. He's not completely like oblivious to what's happening.
Who's there? Guess it must have been my imagination.
yeah.
Who's there?
That's
Oh wait, I got a cough. All right. So it is Geo's turn.
Time. So as I said, replace the birdshot with slug
Okay. Done.
and aim for the guy straight in front of me.
All right.
Say hello to my little friend.
He still has a chance to resist. Even
What
though
type of shotgun do you have, by the way?
It's like a
Isn't-
pistol.
Oh,
it's like a pistol with a revolving chamber in it.
yeah, I
Mhm.
know what gun that is. I thought you had like a.
Unfortunate
Like,
for you, I'll show you what I rolled.
I rolled triple 11.
20s.
Rolled higher than an 11. That's for sure. Yep.
What the
Not
hell
even
did you roll?
close, fam.
17,
parried.
18, and 20.
Wow. Unlucky me.
So he like ducks under his turntable, which is still there, and you just all the buckshot or whatever it is you're using
Plug.
just hits his turntable and deflects off.
You sure about the slug? That's like a solid chunk.
Oh,
Yeah, but
a
you
slug.
missed.
I
Yeah.
forgot that you used a slug. It hits the turntable and deflects off. It's almost as if his turntable is supernatural in some way.
That's weird.
Good thing I used my belt to protect myself.
Yep. You still have your belt?
Yeah, so place it on the turntable. Goodbye, turntable.
Do you wish to do that?
Yep.
The turntable is still there. Almost
Well,
as
at
if
least
it
it's a-
still has physical mass.
Ruh-roh.
Well, the powers will be nullified.
Perhaps.
Yeah, well, unless he just takes the belt and throws it on the
Well,
ground,
well,
and then
I
the
have my-
powers will be back.
Well, I have my hand on it.
Oh,
Yeah, so he'll have to struggle with you, but if he manages to get you off, then yes.
Mm-hmm.
Either way,
Oh boy.
Martha is trapped in a corner between a barrel, a bookshelf, and a man.
I gotta play.
mm,
So there's a barrel leading down to like a big hole, right? That's open.
That's this one.
Yeah. Gonna mind control the guy to throw his guitar down the barrel and move in here to the smoke.
Okay. So she has to roll 3d20 to use her ability.
Oh my god, that's
wow,
terrible.
that's amazing.
He doesn't even seem to flinch.
Okay. Can
That was weird.
Can she cut corners and go away?
He's gonna try to stop her if she does that. Because if there's like a wall that she's allowed to go through here, she has to like squeeze through to get through. So he can attempt to stop her. That's one of the few instances where he can attempt to stop her.
Well, can she just go on top of the barrel instead?
She can climb on top of the barrel, and instead of using 5 feet of movement, she will use 10.
But then he can't stop her.
True.
Okay. Do that.
All right, where does she want to go?
Into the hole.
Maybe, but then you'll get fucked. Do you want that?
You will be fine.
And she is bleeding, right?
She's only been attacked hit once.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what would Martha do? Would she bail or would she relocate?
This hole, by the way, you can't see the bottom. So,
Yeah,
like, higher than 10 feet.
yeah, she's not going in the hole.
And she has a constitution of a regular person. So, she's not a D&D character. So she might break her leg if she jumps down there. At the very least.
Yeah. She ain't no god.
She'll go over there, sure. Whatever.
Okay. She moves in such a way that he cannot react to her moving.
Mhm.
Since that was an inanimate object, I allowed that. If that was a person, then it would have been a different story, but it's not. So, she moved.
That's it.
All right. Mr. Viking. You are pincered by something that you don't know what it is over here, and something that you have a feeling you know what it is over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my telekinesis to push this guy as far as I can in this direction.
Okay. You can do that. So roll 3d20.
18.
18? Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a supernatural power, so unless if he had black rock, he can't resist it at all. So he gets pushed, he collides into this guy who is coughing on the floor, and he has to make a roll to see if he resists the coughing fit. However, I will let you know he is good at that. He got a 20.
Of course it is.
I was hoping he was, since they were lying on the ground, that I was gonna fling him like way further than that, but okay.
Sure. I'll let you throw him here.
It's like on top of the cultist.
Yeah.
He's probably prone to.
Yeah, he's laying down, but he can still
Yeah.
resist attacks and stuff. And his turn
Opponents
is
have
next,
movements.
so he can get back up.
But he'll have half movements.
Perhaps. You'll have to wait and
Perhaps.
see. Perhaps he's immune to prone. You don't know.
Oof.
Oh wait, he
It
also
is
takes.
God.
He did take some damage. Like he did. You did hear him go like, "Ah!" Like he got hurt. So I'm just letting you
Well,
know he took
it
damage.
can't be too much though, because he did have a soft landing.
Either way, he took damage. Perhaps he stabs himself with a chainsaw. You don't know.
Yes, just gently stab with chainsaw to make pain sound.
Yep, gently
We're just
stab
gonna
with
make a
chainsaw.
gentle incision with this chainsaw.
All right.
I also use my movements. I'm
Okay.
just gonna keep to the edge of the fog, or smoke, or whatever.
Yeah, you can vaguely see shapes beyond the smoke, but otherwise, it's nothing helpful to you because you're still in the range of it. You just know that things are moving outside the fog, which you already knew. Okay, enemy turn. This guy is defenseless still. All the cultists are defenseless. This guy is gonna. He still needs to roll to see if he can see. He got a 19.
Not good enough.
Not for you, but for him, he's not hiding, so he can see.
Hmm.
So, or at least sense where he is. He's just gonna walk over all these smoke bombs and all these cultist corpses, or bodies, technically, because they're still alive. And he's gonna swing out at you, so a defense.
17.
17? Yeah, his chainsaw glances off your armor again.
I'm getting pissed now.
Okay. So, this guy's gonna walk over, stumble into you, and lash out. This guy is gonna walk forward. He's gonna sense that something's there next to him, and he's just gonna try to lash out. Let's just see if he. Oh, whoops. Rolled the wrong set of dice for that guy. He got a 20. So he knows that you're over here, so he's gonna swing at you.
That's 2 more defense, right?
Yep. I can't put the stupid piece of meat.
18 for the first one and a 16 for the last.
Alright. 18 and 16. So 15 for the first one, 20 for the second one. So, you are now upgraded one more. You are considered scathed. You may get a scar or bruise as a result of the damage you have taken. Aren't you happy?
Mm,
This guy
Scars
is
are
going to
just
move
memories.
forward.
Is
see
there
if he
still
can
a third guy like underneath the meat?
Yes.
Okay.
The meat actually has a purpose, it just hasn't come into play yet. Yep. The third guy sees you, so he's going to attack.
Well, I guess he doesn't see me, but
He does. He knows where you are. I rolled to see if he knew.
not 20.
Okay, he misses. Cultist guy here. He's just gonna walk up. This guy's just gonna move forward.
Slowly walking to their doom.
This guy is gonna strategically move down here because he knows the other cultists have something in the way of them, so he's gonna strategically just try to make a wall down here. But it's gonna take him a little bit to get there. This guy moves into here and starts coughing. This guy moves here. 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 This guy's under the meat. I'm gonna have to remember that.
Mm.
Here. 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 1, 2. Yeah, he's a little further away. Okay, that's that. And this guy is unaffected. So now he's again going to try to attack her. She has disadvantage, remember? Because she's hurt.
Right.
So he's going to try to attack her.
He hits, yeah.
He gets hit.
I just checked to see if he got like 3 1s or something. But he didn't. Because there is a rare chance that he could have gotten 3 1s. So yeah, he hits her. She is mid-level bleeding, so she doesn't get medical attention in 12 to 24 hours. She will die.
Oh no.
Geo to the rescue.
This guy, he is going to again try to use his ability, realize that something is preventing him, and attempt to stop that from preventing him. So, you get to roll 2, Geo. Two dice, Geo. Two dice, Geo.
You can
Yeah,
do
I'm going. I was talking, but my mic was not on. An 18.
Your enemy got a 20.
Of course he did.
It just seems
No,
like
he
I'm
didn't.
having all the luck.
Well, no, I'm lucky. He has a 16.
Oh, yes, I remember that. You have that ability.
Oh.
Okay, so he got a 16. You used your luck, your supernatural luck, to... Well, technically, it's natural luck. Supernatural luck is a different thing. So your natural ability to not get hurt by things or make things go in your favor occasionally. And he missed. He just goes just past your hand and doesn't manage to knock your hand off of the turntable. So that's that.
They should start carrying around like drills and BlackRock screws. You could just drill the screw into that thing made of BlackRock. Make it permanently
I'll do you
damaged.
one better. Nail and a hammer.
It's not better.
It's faster.
All right.
Why
so
don't you
Shaggy's
carry
turn.
BlackRock bullets, by the way?
Sorry?
Asking Geo why he doesn't have BlackRock bullets.
Because then my gun wouldn't work.
Your gun is supernatural.
Yes.
The chamber of his gun is, yes. His revolving chamber.
Hmm.
Then sure, I would have 6 shots. But then I need to reload. Without it, I can keep pulling as much as I like.
Yeah, he found an infinite ammo revolving chamber.
So if I want to have infinite dragon breath, just have one dragon breath, remove
You
one of them.
literally have like
dragon breath.
you have a movie revolver, is what you're saying. Endless
No,
bullets.
no. Moving revolvers, you still need to reload. No, mine literally is bottomless clip.
No, exactly. So a movie revolver.
Okay, the
Yes.
argument isn't gonna
Yes.
get anywhere.
Mhm.
But yes, he has an infinite ammo gun. Basically. He can
I just
change out
said-
the ammo types just by switching one of the bullets out for another type of bullet, and all the bullets change.
Okay.
Yep, so it's Shaggy's turn.
Yeah. So he's not seeing me, so I would like to sneak up on him and throw my electricity net on him. The guy.
This guy?
Yeah.
Alright.
7 times the charm.
Alright.
He is unaware, so do I get bonus?
You have +4.
This doesn't go in our favor. I'm gonna be mad.
18?
Okay. He does get to roll a defense because he is in a combat
Yeah.
situation.
He got a 20
Whoa.
or a 19.
He got an 18. So roll again.
Okay. 20.
Ooh.
This time he got a 20.
Oh
So
my
roll
god.
again.
19?
19. This
Okay,
time he got a 19.
Okay, this time he
Or a
rolled
20.
poorly and he got an 11
Okay.
as his highest number.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Alright. So this is a net that has electricity and Blackrock?
Yes.
Okay. He just falls onto the ground and is like, it's as if he's getting hit with a taser. He's just like on the ground.
Yeah, and I activate the button to activate the electricity.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he's
that's what I'm
fine.
saying. He's on the ground. He's just like.
And I see Preben. I say, "Get him! He's down on the ground." He's fucked. And I
He's
move
fucked up.
back in
However-
the shadows.
Saying that, they do hear the sound of you doing that, so they are aware that you were here when they
Yeah.
try to track you. So they have a little bonus there.
That's fine, but I'm not there anymore.
He's gone now.
Okay,
He disappeared.
Geo.
Mhm.
This guy is not very happy, but he has been prevented from attacking you.
Yep. Let's see if we finally will eat lead.
It's like the silliest fight ever. Just arguing about put that belt back where you found it.
Will we eat lead with an 18? Dear God, please.
Yeah, but can't you like have a second gun with Blackrock bullets?
He
I
could.
mean, that won't affect your gun because you have a Blackrock belt and your gun still works.
Mhm.
So yeah, second gun. I have like 15 on them.
Oh my
on them of
God.
me.
More 20s.
Yeah, so
course.
your shotgun blast. He still ducks
Gets the
behind the
dick.
turntable, but the turntable does take damage. It does get damaged.
Nice.
Can I throw the turntable to the side or something?
You can try. However,
surely
if
will.
you do so, you might end up letting go of the belt because
Dude,
it's like
there's a
full-
chainsaw out here you can use to like chop it in half.
It's like a huge turntable. It's big, so you have to use both hands to move it.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep my black rock on the table.
All right. So it's Martha's turn. She now
She's
has
gonna-
-2 to. No, she doesn't. She only has -1.
Oh dear
-1 to
God.
her dice pool.
Okay.
Come on,
She's,
Marta, you can do it.
she's gonna try again. Make him drop the guitar down the hole and run into the smoke over here.
Yep.
So
-1.
2d20.
Yep, 2.
Okay. Okay.
That's not
16
super bad.
is enough to make him unable to resist. So he starts to resist, and she can tell that he's trying to resist, and then his face goes blank again.
Good.
Walks over here, drops his guitar, starts walking, because he has enough movement to do that, right? In one turn.
You should have said, drop your guitar, walk in here,
Yes.
and start breathe heavily.
Well, she doesn't
Try to
necessarily. She doesn't necessarily know that there's tear gas now involved.
Yeah. Just get out of my sights.
So he walks over here. He has to roll, and he's heavily damaged. So he has a lot less dice than he would normally. He got a 12. He is not coughing endlessly, but he does have minus to his dice pool.
Nice. And she moves in the corner.
But he doesn't have enough movement to.
She does.
I'm just
Over here.
saying that next turn he will have to go out the door.
Yeah. Okay.
So where's she going here?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, she's got superpowers, but her durability as a person is still not supernatural. So
hmm
if she gets hit a few times, she could be disabled easily. Is the issue. So yeah, and I'm sure you guys wouldn't blame her. She's like got like a head wound that you can like see partially her skull, and there's blood dripping down her head. She's not doing great.
Well, she did her job. It's fine.
So it is now. Where did my turn order go? There it is. It is now Pribin's turn.
I'm gonna use telekinesis on this guy.
Okay.
You're not gonna fucking shoot him?
What?
You're not gonna fucking
No,
kill him?
I'm gonna use telekinesis on this guy, and then I'm gonna lift him up, and I'm gonna throw him onto this dude.
Okay. Let's see some dice.
18.
With an 18, yeah, he is powerless against it. However, since you're using him as a weapon against this guy, he does get to roll a defense. So
He's landing on Blackrock as well, if that does anything.
Which does have surging electricity to it, so.
Mhm.
oh yeah, that's right.
Hmm.
Forgot about that. He rolled a 14, which is less than 18. So it collides into him. He is at the very least unconscious. Like his eyes are closed. He doesn't appear to be moving of his own volition because there's still electricity running through his body. So yeah, this cultist has been defeated. He just got turned into a cloak and dagger and just flies. So he's done.
I'm gonna use my movement over here. And I'm guessing my last action is literally going to switch. I'm gonna deactivate my shield so I can use two-handed weapons again, and I'm gonna take out my car, H16, and I'm gonna yell in this general direction, Shaggy, you should duck! I'm literally just gonna blind fire into the smoke now.
Oh shit.
All right. So
I should really learn to use heavy machine guns so I can have like an M14 with like 200 rounds, 50 caliber. Just plow down everything.
all right.
Ooh,
So
maybe I can get a minigun.
Including Shaggy.
Oh, that's why I told him to duck.
Yes, the rotund man.
He's good at hiding.
I'm in
Okay.
a corner, so it's probably fine.
So, yeah, that happens. Okay. Let's go back to the turn order. This guy, anybody who's in the smoke is still unaware. Boop, done. Boop, done. Boop, done. Boop, done. He can't move into the tear gas. So he's just going to stand outside the tear gas. But these guys can see. This guy can't see. So he moves into the tear gas and he's done. Oh, this guy. He can see. So, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Oh, that's
Two.
perfect. Because I am going to widely fire like in this general direction because I know that's where that piece of shit is.
1, 2.
So they're all quite lining up quite nicely, yeah. I have a feeling Matt has something up his sleeve because he did mention something about the meat, so I have a feeling that when we defeat everybody, the meat is gonna come alive and start swallowing us or something.
Well, we got tear gas for that.
Let me
That's
just
fine.
say that I had a mechanic in mind and it hasn't come into play yet. So, if it never comes into play, I'll let you guys know what it was. But it's been useless so far. So, that's
Hmm.
fun. This guy's
Would
just...
it would have had any effect? Because one of the things that I was thinking about doing was to use my telekinesis to drop a piece of meat on one of the other assholes.
I'll say that yes, it would have had an effect, but I'm not going to tell you what it is until
Yeah, but
after. It would have
yeah,
had
so
an effect.
literally we have to decide to interact with it.
Not necessarily.
Mm.
Once I tell you what the effect is, then you'll know why.
Ooh, maybe they're eggs.
You don't know.
Oh, that would be so fucking cool. Like if they break, something horrible comes out.
So he took his turn on Martha's turn, so he already did. Simply because she mind controlled him, so I took his turn on her turn. So
Yeah, maybe
he
hit
is
that guy. Nope.
he is where he's behind a wall anyway, so he's fine. He wouldn't get hit by that. So this guy is the only other guy that can do anything right now. So he is going to try to take that black rock off again. So roll 2d20, my friend.
17, please, dear God.
Oh my
20? 20?
Yes.
Of course.
Where's the god of 20?
Oh my god. You guys are having the worst luck, but you're still winning. And I'm having the better luck and I'm still losing.
Oh, I can hit shit today.
Oh my god. So he takes it off, and the hole that you made with your other slug repairs itself.
Oh.
And he decides to use his ability. So he scratches a record on the turntable. I need you to roll 1d20.
2d20 you said last time.
No, for this it's 1d20.
Eh,
You feel something scratching the back of your mind. Hello?
Matt?
Yeah,
Hello?
hear you.
I cut out for a second time. Okay.
I need to go because it's getting late and I have a job tomorrow to
Alright.
do.
Alright. So you are technically under my control anyway, so
Hmm.
Hmm.
Alright.
Let's see you guys next time.
Sure.
See you.
Bye.
I'll try to finish the fight. And there's an
Yeah.
additional thing that is going to happen after the fight, and we might get through that. But that's probably as far as we're gonna get. Okay. So everything is still recording. I had an internet hiccup. Anyway.
Yeah, I can see that. You're still reconnecting to the Roll20.
Yeah, on your screen, but on my screen I'm already in there. Alright,
Okay.
so yep, he's mind controlled. So that's that. It is now Shaggy's turn.
All right. Right, it's gonna be a massacre in about a second. But I want to make sure this guy gets it, so I'm gonna stick him
Alright.
with my stick.
Roll
Do I?
roll your massive D20s.
And that was 5.
Yep, 5 is fine for this.
Ooh, 11.
Wow.
11 is enough to hit him. And since he's defenseless because of everything that's been happening to him,
Hmm. Nice.
he's gone.
All right. But I'm still gonna go over here and go prone.
That happens.
Yep.
Okay. It is Geo's turn.
But he doesn't know where we are, so.
Yeah, he only
Well, he
knows.
does know where Martha is.
That's what I was gonna say.
Does he know? He's hiding in the corner.
She didn't roll to hide, so he knows which direction she
Fair enough.
went. But he can't. He can't get within range because he has no line of sight from there. So he has to double move to get to her.
Okay. So now Martha knows that this guy is mind control or whatever.
Well, she's aware that there's a dude over here still, and Geo probably would have dealt with that before going over there for any reason. So yes.
Plus,
Yeah.
her speciality is literally mind controlling, so.
Hmm.
So it
Okay.
is her turn.
He's gonna mind control him.
Okay.
Doesn't
she
she
gonna
have
tell
to have a
him?
line of sight?
What?
As long as she needs to know where the person is so she can reach out her mind towards that person. She doesn't
Okay.
need to have direct line of sight.
What's the instrument the guy has called?
It's a turntable, so like the thing that you have records on for scratching records.
Okay.
Tell him to throw the turntable into the barrel and then walk into the mist.
That was the general idea, yes. So turn your turntable into the barrel and get out of here down the smoke. Get out of there into the smoke.
All right, so you have to roll against him, and you have a -1.
18?
18 is enough. He starts walking this way and ends up in the smoke, in the tear gas. So,
Yeah.
so he has to roll.
And then he's fine, and then he walks out of the mist, turns the turntable into this thing, and then walks back into the mist and has to roll again.
Yeah.
That is exactly what just happened. He rolled a 20, so he resists the. He resists it. Oops.
What's this? Is this the smoke?
Yes, he does.
But then it goes back in.
He grabs the turntable and he puts it. Unfortunately, it's too big to fit in the hole, but he's still mind controlled, so the effect is just about the same anyway. And he goes back up here and he has to roll again. This time
He gets
a...
another 20.
No, he got a 13 this time, which is enough to get negative to his abilities, but not enough to incapacitate him entirely. So, that is her turn. She still has Geo in front of her, however. It doesn't seem to have ended the effect on him.
Yeah, she's gonna.
That's not gonna work.
No.
She's too close to the walls compared to him, so he will try to stop her.
He will try, but will he succeed?
Yeah, what's the downside for fading it? Just not moving?
Yeah, just not moving.
Okay, then might as well.
Yeah, might as well try. So it's her strength, which she's not very strong. So she has a -1.
He's pretty strong.
She has you have to roll 2 and take the
He's
low.
pretty strong.
Dead.
Get out of here.
All right.
Get out of here.
Geo has a
Infidel.
2. He got a 14 for no wait. Did he get a 14? He got a 15. It doesn't matter. She moves past him.
Yep.
Awesome.
So where
I
is he
think
moving?
she's gonna run up.
Going
the stairs.
to another corner. Okay.
Go here in the stairs.
Okay. Yeah. She's powerful and she's helped you guys quite a bit. But she doesn't want to die either. So she's running up the stairs.
Yeah.
She's willing to help you guys as much as she can, but these guys hurt her a lot. So she's running away.
And now the medic is trying to hurt her as well. So
She could mind control him on the next turn, or attempt to at least, but either way, I'm suspecting I'm going to have to erase a lot of tokens after this turn.
Perhaps.
maybe not.
Because almost every enemy that is here is defenseless, so if you shoot towards them, you just roll, and if it hits them, they die.
Okay, so where was the guy that you killed again, Shaggy? Right here, right?
There.
Okay. So I don't know that he's gone, so I'm gonna still shoot in the general direction of where he was, which would be in this line right here.
I think he was here actually. Yeah, he was here.
Yeah, so
in that direction then.
does someone know how to make a cone that is accurate to that? Because that's what he's doing. He's making a cone.
Well, if it's a normal cone, then it's like starts with one, and then it goes out one like fuck.
So it starts here. It emanates from him.
Yep.
On your straw.
Those guys
Yeah.
are
So
done
yeah,
too.
if it's a normal D&D cone,
Okay, where's your cone? Do the
He's
line.
aiming at this square.
Yeah, okay.
so that's literally the line.
So then it emanates out this way. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I only have 30 bullets though. I don't have a large magazine. But I will be just holding down the trigger. And
Yes, but with automatic weapons, the bullets are capable of piercing. So they can hit more than one dude.
and it is an assault rifle, so it's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Like this piece of shit has.
All automatic weapons have the ability to pierce through enemies and hit other enemies behind them. And
At
it's a
least I'm
cone.
safe.
This guy is using the 556 millimeter, I think. So that's a little bit bigger than an AK uses. So that's more power behind it also. So yeah, how many dice do you want me to roll?
Just roll one set for these defenseless dudes.
Okay. That's a 13.
They are defenseless and thus cannot dodge. So
Hmm.
all these defenseless dudes, all the guys in the yellow are dead. They're just done.
Awesome.
Nice.
Well, I'm guessing not these guys.
Yeah, those guys are behind a wall. So it doesn't matter.
That too.
Unless it pierces through the wall. Hmm.
No, it does not.
With that lower roll, I guess the roll would be even lower because it went through the wall and gets slowed down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it doesn't harm them in any way.
maybe they get hit, but it's like a bunch of pellets just flump off them.
Yeah, they're moving slow enough that it wouldn't harm them in any way. Anyway.
Mm.
Even if it did
Alright.
pierce the wall, and it wouldn't have pierced the wall. Because it looks like marble, but the stone that the wall is made out of is much harder than you would expect.
Yeah. So how many other rolls you want?
Give me a second. All those guys are disappearing.
Their bodies literally just disappear.
Yeah, all
Only
that's
cloaks are
left.
left.
All that's left of the cultists is their cloak and their dagger.
Hmm.
However, these guys, like this guy here, they just disappear entirely.
Hmm.
Almost as if they were never there to begin with. Oof. So, there's 3 other dudes.
So 3 more rolls.
Yep.
Oof.
Wow. Maybe the last one get hit.
Okay, so the first guy, I'll just tell you what he gets, and you can tell me if he misses or hits or whatever. Of course, the first guy gets a 20. So
As a miss. Mine was a 9.
so 16 for the second one,
Miss.
and 17 for the third.
Oh, reroll.
Okay. 15 is what my guy got.
19. So that hits 19.
That guy's gone. Still, there haven't been many more efficient turns in a role-playing game that I've seen in defeating enemies in one turn.
Hell yeah.
Not many.
The setup. Oof.
Shut up, boy. The planning and the extraction is all perfect. Too bad Lonnie is almost dying in a corner alone right now. And we
Dude.
have no idea.
We carried this game so hard. Holy shit. What is you doing?
It's kind of hard not to carry the game when we're the only ones fucking playing it. So yeah.
I took
but
I took the
he was
enemy out
there.
of the turn order by deleting his token, but before Shaggy is their turn.
Mhm.
Yeah, they got 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my turn. So, literally, just the barrel is smoking hot by now. 30 shots. So I'm just gonna like click the button. You can see the mag just falls to the ground, and I'm gonna put in a new one, and I'm gonna wait for my next turn.
So this guy comes into this room. He needs to roll again.
And thus he
I
became
rolled
incapacitated.
one d20 and he got a 19 on it. So
Of course
Nice.
he did.
so he is relatively fine. However,
But
after
now
entering the
he's gonna
room,
be inside the cone again, and I have no idea if I killed people, so I'm gonna keep blasting in the same direction.
however, his order has been fulfilled, but he ends his turn. So his turn is over.
Nice.
One, two. 1, 2. This guy's gonna try to stab you. 1, 2.
Stabby stab.
1, 2.
How many die does my shield give me? So that's -2. Which makes it something else.
60, 20.
60, 20, yeah. That's 17.
Okay, so this guy gets to roll.
A 20.
Oh, he got a 17.
Mm.
Is that what you got?
Mm. Yeah.
So roll again.
And not 20.
He got a nat.
Of course he did.
So roll again.
Not 20, bitch!
Okay, he did significantly worse this time. He got a 4.
Okay.
So his sacrificial dagger, you guys, he tries to stab you and it like goes onto your shield and he tries to like pressure your shield back, but he just glances off the shield instead of going pushing you down and stabbing you or something. So yeah, you guys had a little like a where swords clash in the movies sort of a situation.
Mm.
But you managed to overpower him and he doesn't stab you.
Well, my shield is down, but I still have like the big like rail that the shield comes out of.
Yeah.
It's a pretty thick metal rail. Thick.
All right, so that's the enemy turn.
Nice.
There's so few things left that's it. So it's Shaggy's turn.
Awesome.
You
Okay.
have thermal, so you can see that this guy has walked into the room, and you can see all
Mhm.
these cultists over here.
Okay. Can I throw my poking stick at him?
You can. And let's see. Maybe not from that range. No,
Oh, I can move closer.
not 30 feet. Maybe 20 feet you could?
Yeah, sure.
Yep. That's good enough.
I throw how many dice?
You're not proficient at throwing, but that hasn't stopped you otherwise. So you do get 3 dice because he is. No, wait. You get.
He's unaware as well.
Yeah. So 5 dice.
14.
All right. He is in a combat situation, so he is ready for an attack.
You have so many fucking dice on every fucking attack, and you always roll so shitty.
He got
At
a
least
7.
I'm not.
He got a 7.
Hey.
since he
Hey.
is a supernatural entity, a paranatural entity, the black rock sticks into him like it was like a sharp knife. However,
Nice.
he is still alive, but he is severely disabled due to all the damage he's taken.
He just turned into Timmy from South Park right now.
Then I
Arr!
would like to hide.
In the RPGs for South Park, Timmy is actually pretty good. So
Uh.
don't diss him.
So I hide and I move and pick up the net over here somewhere.
Yep. So you can see it. It's a weird discoloration on the floor. So you know where it is. You can pick it up.
Do I
Now,
roll?
after you picked it up, after you touched it, you forgot to turn it off.
No, I
No,
didn't.
he would.
Come on.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. After the guy was gone, he would have turned it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Well, you're not the brains here, okay?
I know.
I don't know. For that
Okay.
character that is no longer in existence, sadly.
Do I need to re-roll my stealth?
Yes, you would, but you can't because you already
can't.
threw. So you do have the benefit of the smoke, so just use that for now. He still has to roll to see you, but it's lower. That's all.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of minus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably fine.
It is Gio's turn. So this is just technically up from him, so he's just gonna shoot. She has disadvantage on the roll.
Nine.
So he is gonna roll.
No. Oh yeah, right now.
He's gonna roll. He doesn't have any penalty. Oh wait, he has one penalty. He rolled a 17, so she gets shot with a shotgun.
Yikes.
Does he have a penalty though? He
He
healed
does,
himself.
and he rolled a 7 and a 17.
Yeah, but he healed himself or used the first aid.
Oh right. If you want me to get a 20, I guess.
Hell yeah,
Sure.
that's killer, dude.
He got two.
Fucking
He got 2 sevens.
murderer.
He got 2 sevens and a 17. So he shoots her. However, accrued damage doesn't do nearly as much as initial damage. So yeah, so she has a -2.
Hmm.
She's considered harmed.
Okay.
So her death counter hasn't increased, but her ability to do things has severely decreased.
Yeah, she's gonna when it's her turn,
Yeah, it's her
which
turn
is
now.
now. Yeah, she's gonna try to wake him up with the thing, and then she's out of here.
Okay, so she's gonna be like, "Come on, dude, we're friends." That's something Lonnie would say.
Dickhead.
Wake the fuck up, samurai. Never mind. And she's out.
Yeah, she's severely disabled due to being hurt so badly. Yeah, the rage in his eyes does not fade, and she flees.
Yeah, so she's out of combat.
She's at least far enough away that she's off the map. We will get into what she sees later, because there is something happening upstairs.
Yeah, it's the many guy man fighting the cultist.
Yep.
Well,
Luckily, in that situation, none of the cultists will attack her, but Gio may chase her up the stairs, is the situation. Depending on what happens next.
You guys know what we really fucking need? Comlinks.
You guys have cell phones
Yeah, but
We have
we need-
walkie-talkies.
and
Yeah.
walkie-talkies.
Fuck that shit. I want like comlinks, like in the air, like we can just fucking speak without using our hands or whatever.
Yes, that is not something I would give you for free.
Yeah,
So you guys
yeah.
would have to pay
which
for
is
those.
which is why I'm saying that is on our to buy shit list.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down.
Because Shaggy's got a lot more money.
Woo!
Well, actually, he's low on money now.
Dude, I'm gonna go and sell my games, okay? So we're good at money.
Well, you'll have to wait for a buyer, and that requires rolls. Because
Yeah.
not
Well,
everybody's
if I
willing.
shoot in this general direction, won't the cone hit everybody?
If you shoot there, yes.
Awesome.
However, they each get to roll. So,
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rolls for me then.
yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they're all shitty except the first and the last one. That's amazing.
All right, so let's see what happens. I'm going to tell you the number. You're going to tell me if it misses or hits. So the first one I get 19.
Reroll.
Ooh. 18? You got?
Reroll.
No, is that what you got? 18?
Yeah.
He got a 16, so he's dead.
Oh, I thought you said reroll.
No. He got a 16. I was asking you if you got 18.
Yeah, I got 18. Okay.
So the first guy's dead. Second guy got an 8 total.
Wow, really? I got a 12.
So second guy is dead.
If this guy dies, I'm gonna laugh.
Next guy, he got a total of 10.
Yeah, he just barely makes it. I got a fucking 9.
Okay, so that guy survives. This guy got a 20.
Survives.
2 survives, 2 more. This guy got a total of 9.
Dead. 13.
Poof. And last guy got a 17.
20.
So he's dead. So there's still 2 guys left.
Hmm.
They managed to just sort of move out of the way. As you started firing upon them. Okay, so enemy turn. He is going to roll again to see if he's incapacitated. He got a 5. So he's incapacitated.
I guess he gets sleepy now.
This guy has to walk out here because he's been told to do so. And he has to roll. He got a 14. So he has -1. But he has to end his turn out here. Because he was ordered to do so. So it is Shaggy's turn.
Shaggy's fucking gone.
Shaggy died.
Yeah. I think he went to a better place. Probably the bathroom.
Well, that would be a better place than this one.
Mm.
Even if it's like one of those truck stop bathrooms that hasn't been cleaned
hell
in a
no.
while.
I think I would rather be in this situation with all those guns than go to a fucking truck stop bathroom.
Well, to remind you, these meats are like rotting people. So they smell kind of rank.
Yeah, but I don't have to sit on them
Fair
without
enough.
any clothes on.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, so Shaggy, it's your turn. This guy
Okay.
is incapacitated if you didn't hear.
I didn't.
Yeah, so he's defenseless. So you could just walk up it. Like, he just walks into the room and goes and falls to the ground.
Nice. Okay. But I threw my stick at him, and it's in him. So that I don't have a weapon.
It's sort of just, he lands on the stick and then it goes, but it doesn't kill him.
I actually don't have a gun or anything. I'm just a guy who brings bombs.
You're just a dude.
You still have your net.
Yeah, I can
Your
try.
net, in theory, does do damage.
Well, I would like to try and disable this guy as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I don't have to think about it.
So throw a net at him.
Yup.
Okay. You're unseen, because he doesn't know you're there. And it's Blackrock, so 5 dice. All of your bonuses are coming from it's Blackrock. You're hidden.
20.
Hell yeah. 20.
He got a 14, so he is being electrocuted.
And I stab him. Holy shit, dude. So I took down the band, you took down all the cultists.
Mm.
Very nice.
Well, he took out one member without realizing it.
Well,
This
thanks
guy.
to me, yes. So yeah, I do that, and I move to the guy and pick up my stick and move back and hide.
Done
Yep.
and done. He's defenseless, so he can't fight back against you pulling the stick through the other side of him. It's covered in
Cool.
gore, by the way.
Yeah, I kind of shake it off.
It doesn't really come off, but
Yeah, but you just have to kill the guy, and then the gore will disappear because
this is
they
true.
disappear.
This is true.
Mm-hmm. True. Next turn, though.
However, Geo is still rampaging. So let's see. He has to go upstairs. Yeah, he doesn't have enough movement, so he had to double move to get up there.
Okay.
There is a condition where the thing will wear off of him. It just hasn't happened yet.
Mm. Well, Martha is just gonna dash and turn corners so he doesn't get shot. Because fuck that.
Plus, she's got somebody up there who could potentially defend her. Multiple somebodies who are the
Yeah.
same
Get a
person.
serpentine.
So she's gonna move
Serpentine, Lobby.
towards that.
Serpentine.
But he had to double move, so he couldn't attack that time.
Mhm. So she double moves as well.
Alright. Done and done.
And out of line of sight.
Like, he said that he had to move, like, to get in the line of sight, so he decided to just get as close as he could. And then she
Mhm.
kept moving.
Those two cultists might be very dead.
Might be.
And I 20 and a 19.
So, first guy got a total of 8.
Dead.
And second guy got a total of 16.
Dead.
Poof, poof. So those guys are gone.
I'm at the edge, so I'm like, hey, Shaggy.
You got most of them. There's 2 here incapacitated. I think that's the rest.
Oh, this place is empty.
Yeah, I think we got the job done.
Yeah.
So I'm just
I'm
gonna
coming
move
to you.
quickly through the turn order. They can't
Yeah.
move, so Shaggy, what do you do?
Yeah, I'll mention them. Don't come yet. There's tear gas here, so
Oh.
Yeah, you'll have
Let
to
me
wait
just-
for that to dissipate. And it was
Yeah, let me-
actually on this turn that the smoke dissipates.
Nice. Okay, so now the smoke is gone, but the tear gas is still there.
So
But isn't tear gas also smoky? So I probably can't see shit anyways. No.
Oh, I figured out why I can't press the delete button to get rid of things. My delete button isn't working.
No.
My delete button just doesn't work.
okay. So I stabbed this guy.
Alright. You just go up to the back of his head, roll to hit. 13 is
13.
enough. It just sinks into his skull as if you were using a hot knife to go through butter, and he disappears.
All right. One left.
Is his stick clean now?
Yes, it is actually. The gore does vanish.
Awesome.
Nice. No need to hide now, I guess. The
Yeah,
guy's
so
in
the smoke dissipates.
shock.
You can see, Preben, that this is like a white smoke, which is a different color.
Okay. But I can't see them, right? Still.
You still can't see them because it's tear gas, so there's still like a smoke in the air.
That's it.
Oh, I gotta get rid of this. Your little pumpkin boy.
Oh yeah.
Because your other one is gone.
You
So,
gonna throw another pumpkin boy?
so Geo continues chasing Martha. Martha hides behind walls to strategically not give him line of sight.
Mhm.
So, Preben.
You don't happen to have an extra one of those handy dandy gas masks, do you?
Let me check my bag after this.
Alright. He is unable to resist. Whoops. As you, I assume, go in for the finishing blow.
Yup.
Yep. Unlike the other guy, he doesn't die instantly, so you do have to like hit him, and it does hurt him and defeats him. But it doesn't like sink into him like the other guy did. But he still vanishes.
And I move out of the smoke.
So you see this rotund man in a black cloak with a gas mask sticking out from under the cloak. Walk out
Yeah,
of the
but I'm pretty sure that all the other cultists that I've seen so far hasn't been that big.
Yes. You are aware it's him. I'm just describing what you see walk out of the tear gas.
Literally just a big thing covered in a black tarp with a gas mask on.
Pretty much. So, Geo is going to, since the thing that was controlling him is defeated, he now has control over his mind again, and he is going to go. They're going to have an interaction. Him and Martha will skip that a little bit, but I'm going to roll to see how well he does trying to heal her. He does fairly well. She's not going to die from her injuries unless she's attacked again. So,
This is extremely weird. Usually I'm the one near to death after a mission.
So they start coming back down. The tear gas dissipates. So Pumpkin Boy goes away. And so does your yellow thing.
Yeah.
And they come back down after a few turns. So not very long. So what do you guys
Nice.
want to do?
I want to ask them what they were doing. What took them so long?
Geo just looks away. He just goes, She goes, mind control.
Okay, isn't that what you do?
Yeah, but it happened to him.
No. So you went on like a goose chase after each other.
She shows you one of the bandages that he wrapped up. This one's him.
Nice. We on the other hand have been quite productive. Mentions through the looks through the clean room. Nope, with
Yeah.
no cultists.
Oh,
There's-
just bunch of shit ton of cloaks and daggers everywhere.
Martha goes over and picks up one of the daggers, and I'll tell her that she now has a sacrificial dagger for later. Just in case.
Nice. Right. So
Yeah, the Baphomet statue is broken. The meat is still meat.
yeah, we should probably get out of here. Right.
Wasn't there anything under the Baphomet statue, right? Like not a trapdoor or something.
It's relatively easy to move due to the fact that it's broken so much.
I'm just gonna use my telekinesis to just like push the rubble away, just to be sure that
Yeah, and
nothing underneath.
I'll just say that, yeah, you succeed in doing that. You could have pushed it with your own arm strength, so yeah, you can lift it with your telekinesis. Yeah, there's nothing underneath. It doesn't even seem like, oddly, it doesn't even seem like there was anything too special about the statue itself. Not even paranatural or anything.
That's 2,000 buckaroos wasted on nothing.
Yeah.
'Cause
Could
if
have
it
been
was
something.
paranatural and it's a mundane, like a inanimate object, there was a chance that it could have regenerated itself, which is the reason why you think that it's probably not.
I'm gonna look around in the room. Is there like nothing else here? That statue and all the meat.
Oh, and I'm gonna tell
Or
you what the meat
rotten
was supposed to
flesh.
do. If a cultist was standing underneath one when he was killed, he wouldn't have been killed. That's all that they did.
Oh.
Because basically the meat would have fallen down and caused them to regenerate.
That would have happened at least once or twice.
Nope, they weren't
Oh.
standing underneath when you attacked them. Because they were trying to move as close as they could, and as a result, they were always never standing underneath them.
Hmm.
It was part of my flawed strategy, unfortunately.
Yeah, this went way better than expected. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, I didn't even take damage. I might get a scar.
Martha just stares daggers at you.
Yeah. I'll say that out loud.
Yeah, she just stares daggers at you.
Come
With her-
on, it's pretty rare. It's pretty fucking rare that I'm not the one near
You
death.
can see a
for once.
bandage on her head that is just covered, just red, because of all the blood that's leaking out onto the bandage. And she has like a decent wound on on one of her like near where her kidney is.
Mm.
Yeah, she's not.
You'll
doing
be
great.
fine, Martha. Chicks dig scars. I've heard.
She just shrugs. I guess. All right. So, is there anything else you would like to do in here?
Well, the only thing we hasn't checked is what's down the barrel.
Mhm.
But I don't want to go down there.
And before anything, the statue is complete. It's just rubble, right?
It's
Okay.
just broken into pieces.
Yeah, if not, I would have smashed it just to see if it was hollow with something inside of it.
It wasn't hollow. It was a solid statue, but the grenade, due to the force of it, like pieces of it just sort of shred through it and it tumbled into pieces.
Yeah, but if like you see the round thing, like if that survived, I just lost pieces of it. I would have tried to like crack that open just to be sure it wasn't hollow.
Okay, yeah, it appears that he's sitting on an orb in this one. The orb is like broken open, and you can see that the pedestal has nothing
It's
in it.
it's solid.
Yeah.
It's completely solid. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. I guess we got out of here.
So you're gonna start leaving?
Didn't you want to check the barrel, the magical barrel first?
I mean, do we have stuff to confirm how deep it is?
Do you have a rope or?
Are you telling me that you don't have any like what they're called? The things that are like this long and like and they start glowing
Oh,
and
like
smoking.
a glow stick.
No, not a glow stick, but yeah, glow stick will work too. But
Like
I was thinking about
a-
flare.
That's the other
Yeah.
thing.
I do have a survivalist kit. If that's
Are
a
there
flare
any
in there.
flares in that?
Yeah, survivalist kit would have a flare in it, at least one.
Well, then I'll go down here and drop a flare.
All right, as you go in that door, Shaggy, you hear a
Oh.
voice in this room. No, it's like on the other side of the door, like as you walk through. So yeah, there. You hear a voice. So you're just gonna give up the investigation? You recognize his voice. You heard it once in the HQ. Or actually more than once.
Oh. I'm currently doing the investigation
Turn around.
on this barrel.
He says turn around.
Okay, turn around.
You see him standing right here.
This is the many guy, right?
No. This is the paranatural dude that no one else saw. No one else can hear him either. They're just sort of talking amongst each other. Preben is making a joke about how her scars and whatnot that are going to be left, and she's reacting, and Geo is just sitting there
Oh.
looking ashamed.
This is the guy in the cantina, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That nobody else saw.
Okay. Well. Okay, I'll step in and say, well, what else is there? Clear out the place.
He turns around. I think he's standing right here. Doesn't really matter where he's standing. He turns around and he goes in this direction through the wall.
No. Okay, I kind of poke the wall.
Your hand goes through the wall.
Guys, there's another room here. And I'm just gonna wave at the wall.
Yeah, it does that. You know the Mario 64 thing where he goes through the painting and it wiggles? It does that.
Yeah.
Okay. And I walk in.
All right. Here's what you see. And I'm going to have to move your token because of how I have this set up. Yeah, just let me move it. So reveal fog. This is what you see on the other
Holy
side.
shit.
Ooh.
You are standing on this, where you are, and you can see what appears to be an alien world.
Huh.
This appears to be a sun of that color, of hovering over a planet that you don't recognize.
All right. I don't think I'm prepared for this.
Preben, I'll let you decide for the others that are left behind. Do you wish to go into the portal as well?
Sure.
And by the way, Shaggy, you look behind yourself and you see like a cliff face behind you that you just sort of walked through.
I would like to wave my hand.
Yep, it's
Little
still
face.
it's still jiggly.
Okay, good. At least we can go back.
So you guys approach. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Well, that is definitely the most fancy walking closet I ever saw.
You hear lightning bolts, weird energy just streaks across the sky in a very alien way, in a way that electricity normally doesn't behave.
I actually want to take up my compass and look at that.
Your compass, as soon as you take that out, like even before you have it out in your hand, you hear a sound, and you look at it, it's just spinning constantly.
Yeah, we're in another realm. That's not gonna help you here.
Yeah, but a planet is a planet. It still abides by the normal laws of physics.
It does.
So
However, there appears
since
to be something, some other force that you're unaware of that's enacting on on your compass.
Okay, so it might be, and I'm gonna just try and jump up to see if I can jump higher than normal, and I'm gonna land slower than normal than what I'm used to back at Earth.
It's approximately the same. It seems a little lighter, but it's not like substantially lighter.
Yeah, that means it's not the planet's fault. My compass is going berserk.
You do jump like an extra 5-6 inches than you normally would.
Yeah, so yeah, but still, that might just be because the planet's probably smaller, so
Could be,
a little
could
bit
be.
less gravity.
Could be. Could
Okay.
very easily be.
So what are we looking for?
I'm gonna grab my sniper. I'm just gonna scope out the area to see if there's any sign of anything, life.
There
I'll
appears to
even
be no life on this planet. But
not even a
there
flower.
are signs of life. This thing here, I don't know if you can tell, it's a statue. And it appears to be holding up something. But
That
it's
right.
knocked over.
Like a hammer?
It looks like it's holding like a bowl in its hands or something. Something round.
I'm gonna zoom in on it with my scope.
Alright, you zoom in, it appears to be just holding like an orb. Like you would see from like magical tales of old. Like an orb.
But it's
So, what is holding the orb? Does the statue look humanoid at all?
mhm.
It looks human-esque. Like that's its arm there, where its arm should be if it were human. But its features look slightly more alien.
Does it look like Lanky?
It looks as different. Like it looks like you're human, and compared to him, it looks as different as he is to you, but it's in a different way.
Mm.
It's just very strange looking.
So, kind of like the not Spock from Star Trek, but the guy with a fucking thing in his
Are you talking
on his
about?
face.
Are you talking about like Klingons?
Star Trek. Yeah.
It's similar, but
So
their
kind of
face
like
their face is more
there's
smooth, and their
they're
head
very
is
yeah, but
is
like
larger.
comparisonly,
Yeah.
they're super humanoid, but there are small differences like that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they have a more crafty face or whatever.
Yeah, this thing's head is like, if you're familiar with the biological term brain case, its brain case appears to be much larger than a human's.
So like Megamind.
Kind of.
Hmm.
Slightly smaller head than Megamind, but yeah, similar enough that you could draw the comparison. And this here, as you're looking through your scope, that's not just a mountain. That appears to have been built in such a way that it's a building. But it looks like it was built into the cliff face, So it looks slightly natural, but you can tell that there's like windows and other objects there.
Okay, guys, decision time. Go back and get resources or carry on? I don't have any food provisions with me, and I'm pretty sure the kit that I have with is not going to be able to hunt anything in this particular area.
I'm
I'll
gonna
just
get
look around and it just seems like death everywhere.
yeah, and you see these things here? They're sort of moving like some sort of strange plant or
These
perhaps
things?
yeah. Yeah, and you can see further down this way more of them. They're moving like some sort of strange plant or perhaps an animal that you're unfamiliar with.
I try and shoot one of them.
Alright, you do.
Oh,
And the sound of the bullet echoes throughout this cavernous wasteland. And the thing does react as if it got shot. So this cluster of whatever it is just sort of falls off the cliff that it's sitting next to.
why did you
That
do that?
was probably for the best.
There's still another cluster over here if you wish to do anything with that, but
Nah, not for now, at least.
Well, if there is anything nearby, then
Did it scream at all? Or did it just, like, tumble?
it didn't make a sound. Like
Okay.
it didn't like go yeah and fall off. It just
Like,
sort of
what's it called? The Beverly Scream or whatever?
the
No,
Wilhelm is one of the
Wilhelm Scream, yeah.
yeah, that didn't happen. But it did make a sound like you shot like a plant and it sort of like sloughed off the side.
Okay, don't hug the plants.
really.
I'm gonna get both of you to make or just roll 1d20. Actually, Shaggy, you have observant, don't you?
Yep.
Okay, 3d20 for you. You look up in the sky and you see another celestial body. However, it seems larger than this, which appears to be the sun. And very quickly, this other celestial body is moving towards this. They're approximately the same size. However, the other celestial body isn't giving off light, it's just having the sun's light shining onto it.
Okay. What is this? That like a creature or comet or whatever?
You're not sure. However, as the second thing that you just noticed starts moving towards the sun, you see a long appendage that is visible from this distance reach out towards this, and the light starts getting darker.
Okay. So it's like sucking the energy or whatever.
The Planet Eater. Or Star Eater or whatever.
Wow.
And it continues to do that for a little while. Then you realize that the appendage retracts. The light gets brighter here. However, even from this distance, you notice that it shifts and turns. You hear a voice. There's nothing left alive there, is there? The celestial body starts getting bigger.
Okay. We should probably go. This is a bad place.
As you continue looking at it, I'll just give you a frame of reference. You see, it's almost like a large planet like Jupiter. You see a weird thing suddenly just increase in size. It looks almost like a storm that would be on Jupiter. However, it's increased.
Did you tell us about the thing in the sky, by the way?
Yeah, because all you guys have reference for is he's like, yeah, this is a bad place. That's all he said so far. Let's leave.
Okay, so you didn't point out the thing in the sky.
Well, I'm looking at it like very clearly, and as I say that, you guys see that thing, right? We don't want to be near.
Yeah,
it.
you point it out. They see it.
Oh, I take out my phone and I start recording.
All right, you point it towards the
Alright.
creature. You're first you have to dismiss a notice that you have no service. But other than that, you start taking a video on your phone.
Crap, no bars.
Yeah, it says literally error, no service. Is what it says on your phone. Yeah, and you start taking a video of it. The long appendage that you saw reaching towards the sun starts reaching out towards this planet. And I am
I'm
going
gonna
to
go-
give you a frame of reference by putting this on your token layer.
Hmm.
This right here is Earth. For comparison.
The small planet.
Yeah, this tiny thing
Yeah.
right here is Earth for scale.
I can see your ping still at least, I think. Because you're pinging, right?
Right there? Did it ping for you?
Oh.
Did it ping?
Oh, we
Can
can't see your
ping
ping. Nope.
I'll reload. Because it might have been a glitch that happened when I disconnected.
Yeah, but we get it. I'm guessing we're ending soon anyways. That is a pretty fucking cool pick, by the way. Where the hell did you find that?
That is a monster in a manga.
Wow.
Hmm.
In this particular guy writes eldritch type stories. And this is known as the Hellstar. Yeah, so that's Earth for comparison, and that's its tongue.
Hmm.
The thing that you saw getting bigger is this.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Planet Eater.
As you're about to walk through the portal, it says, "Oh, small morsels."
What did you say?
It said, "Oh, small morsels." And the
The
appendage is
thing?
reaching. Yes, it seems
Fuck
its
you.
mouth is that thing. You can see like a split open from where the appendage is coming from. It's talking.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it. So I'm leaving.
And it's speaking in a language you can understand somehow.
I'm gonna film this shit. You guys can go through the wall, but I'm gonna stay close to the portal at least and get out at the last second, get as much info as possible to take home to the.
Dude, you're crazy.
Bye. What?
And I leave.
You say that as you end up through the portal. Martha is too injured. She doesn't want to deal with this. Geo,
Yeah, we're probably not.
he has a scientific curiosity, but he's like half in the portal and half out right now as he's checking out this thing. The thing says, "Oh, preternaturally leaving, are you? That's not fair." That's what it says in Preben. You can understand it.
Yeah, I'm not answering.
Why are you not speaking? Do you
Not
not
answering.
wish to avoid your impending doom like the rest?
I have a feeling no matter what I say to this thing, it's not gonna give a shit. Just gonna
It's
keep
moving.
roaming around the universe.
Like it's the size of this small thing originally. It's just getting bigger and bigger as it appears to be moving closer.
Hmm.
Cool.
Its tongue is like reaching directly straight towards the planet.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm guessing it's still a ways away, so
It's moving like faster than any celestial body you've ever seen move. But it's still quite a ways away, yes.
good swimmer. So I'll ask, what's your purpose?
To end worlds like yours.
That's not nice. Why?
Usually I do it more subtly, but your world is already destroyed. It seems to think that you're an occupant of this world.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna tell it anything otherwise.
You think that you,
Yeah,
even with its immense size and its sensing that you were there, it doesn't actually know that you're a different kind of creature.
well, same old story. People got too smart for each other and then pressed the big red button and everything went to shit. There's only a few left of us now.
Oh, perhaps I was wrong. Where does that paranatural door lead? And it has this little pupil and iris that has been twitching back and forth. It seems to be now directly focused on the doorway that you just walked through.
Goes underground to some of the old bunkers before everything went to shit. But guessing what you're gonna do, that's not gonna help much, is it?
I thought I destroyed all life. Perhaps I'll just have to eat this morsel that you call a planet. End it right away. And it's talking as its tongue is like hugely out of its mouth, by the way.
Mm.
Like the length that its tongue is out there, that's not even like half of how much it has it extended right now.
Well, so since he's obviously gonna eat the planet, I'm gonna tell him that if you don't mind, I would like to spend my final moments with my family. So I guess this is goodbye.
I will track you to where you came from.
What?
He's saying that he's going to track you to where you came from, and then I was going to continue. Even if it isn't this planet, youngling.
Okay. So basically, the Cantina guy just played us.
Perhaps. As you're on the
But-
other side, you can see him standing by the door. I don't know if you already left or not. You could see him standing by the door. Here.
But
Right here.
well, okay, I'll say to him, "What the hell was that thing?"
Our future, if we're not careful.
So did you just make me go there so it would come to get us?
No. It's coming regardless.
All right.
It can sense life. Light years. Light decades away. Hell,
Okay.
probably even light centuries away.
So, well, I guess what's the point of all this when we can't stop it?
We can, if you learn from people like me. As he starts to walk through the doorway. Seems as though perhaps an alien planet that was destroyed by it sent a message in the form that you would recognize. A human.
Hmm. So maybe this guy was an inhabitant.
Perhaps. You don't know. You can stop him if you want. Or try to.
No, I'm good.
Alright, he
Well,
starts walking away, and you hear his voice in your mind. Don't worry. I'll be back when you need me most.
cool. Just another inevitable doom
Hmm.
to get
Oh, and
us.
just to answer one of your questions, that door is the reason why all these weird things have been happening in your town.
Okay. So
I want to do something about it.
they're like refugees from this world or something.
Perhaps, but what he's trying to tell you is that that door is siphoning paranatural phenomena into this town.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got that. So
Well, that door is about to get swallowed anyway, so don't think that's going to be a big problem.
I guess I'll wait for Preben to get there and try to poke it.
Alright, so Preben,
Hmm.
it is moving at quite a clip. Almost the entire sky that you can see has been taken up by this creature.
Maybe you want to go, dude? Hmm?
Still have time.
Its weird eye is sort of twitching to see if it can examine the planet, to see if it can perhaps find the source of what is causing you to be there, other than the door.
So I'll just ready action when he gets there. I'll point the stick at it and swipe around. That does anything.
It will continue to talk to you, Preben, if you want to talk to it.
Yeah. I'm
Seems
just going
like
to
it
tell
was
him that.
trying to get your attention in the first place, so it's willing to share what information you want to try to get from it.
So I'm guessing you're not the type of guy to sit down and have a beer and play some cards, are you?
I've experienced all these things through the devouring of these worlds. They do not satiate my hunger.
Then what's the point of living?
Do you not have a self-preservation instinct? I am simply following mine. In other words, just like any other creature, it wants to live.
Well, at a certain point, when you spend too much time alone and you don't see any end or whatever, my people have something called that. It's called crippling depression, and it usually ends up then killing themselves. So that's a way out, I guess.
I've experienced this as well.
Hmm.
I do not have a means of doing this, nor do I see the reason as of yet.
I mean, you're pretty big, but can't you like just jump into a black hole if you want to end it?
Perhaps I have not eaten enough physicists as of late. It's just like, yeah, I didn't think of that. Maybe I need to eat more physicists to figure out these things. See if that would work.
I mean, you could just see if that will work by trying.
Perhaps. but I don't see a reason to try as of yet. Seems like it's content.
Well, did he used to have family, friends, anything?
I don't remember my conception. I don't remember. Much past. It seems like its eye is actually trying to remember what you're asking him. If that is even possible for this thing to remember it. But it is still moving towards you and doesn't seem like it's changed its mind about eating the planet.
Oh, I know.
But it is like changing its expressions as it's talking to you. Like it's genuinely trying to convey what it thinks. It's almost as if it sees no purpose in hiding what its true motivations are.
Why would it?
Yeah, why would
Probably one
I?
of the most powerful creatures in the universe, for all we know.
Well, like I said, in this universe, oh, well, I may have said, in this universe, Eldritch gods could be real. You don't really know.
Mm.
This could be one of them.
So you want to stay here and die?
You can feel at this point that the planet's gravitational pull is being altered by this creature.
Mm.
Like all the
Ugh.
gravity, like you can feel like a force that is almost not quite yet, but almost lifting you off your feet because its gravitational pull is so much stronger than this planet's. You have a feeling that it's not just moving towards you, you're moving towards it.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell it that I hope at some point you will find some ounce of peace.
Peace. I've experienced this as well.
Not yourself, only the experiences that you've stolen.
He actually looks at you, and it seems like it's pondering the philosophical point that you've just brought up to it. Although it seems as though that does not satiate its hunger, and it is continuing towards the planet.
Of course. That's gonna be the last thing I say to it, and I'm gonna back slowly into the door.
Yeah, and on the video, you can tell that it has considered your points and is genuinely interested in thinking about them. Almost as if you talked to somebody who is really interested in what you had to say. And you really feel that as you go back through the portal.
And then I try to close it.
Geo is still half through it, and he just goes. He says something on the other side of the portal, but everybody else is through. And then he just goes back. So everybody is back on the other side.
Do I manage to close?
You poke it. It doesn't seem to be altered in any way.
Okay. Well, I tried. Someone else's problem now.
I don't think that's gonna matter for too long. There is one thing I would like to try though.
Sure.
Uh,
And just so you guys are aware, I'm going to rewind for the other two so that way they could interact
Yeah.
with it if they wanted to. So,
that statue, how big was it?
immense. Like,
Okay.
Empire State Building.
Oh,
Maybe-
no, I'm talking about the Baphomet statue.
Oh, the Baphomet statue?
Yeah.
That thing is like maybe 15 feet tall.
Did one of the wings survive?
I'll say yeah.
Cool.
The
So
body
here's my
protected it.
Yeah, I'll use my telekinesis to carry the wing, and I'm gonna poke it halfway through the portal. And then I'm gonna
Okay.
wait, because I know it's not too long before that thing on the other side eats it. I just want to see what happens if the portal at all closes.
Okay. What is everybody else doing? Just so that way I'm aware.
Uh,
Because I
I'm
actually
getting out of here.
prepared for this eventuality, so something is gonna happen.
I'm getting out of here. Fuck that.
Alright. Geo goes over to the door, but he waits for Preben, and he's like, "Come on, man. Let's go." But everybody else is left.
I want to see if the wing gets cut in half when he used the planet.
Alright.
Plus, it would be good to actually know that the damn portal closes.
Alright. You got my curiosity. So he just stands there and waits. The other two have left. Here's what happens. It might not be what you expected, but it will make sense. So you're standing back by the door?
Yes.
Okay. The room begins to fill very, very quickly with a greenish liquid.
Mm.
And it's going over the wing. If you don't act within a turn's time, you will be swallowed by a torrent of green liquid.
Stomach acid.
Hmm.
Time to go.
Yes.
So both you and Geo are like, "Oh shit, we gotta leave," and start running away. Both of you manage to escape the lobster pot just as the lobster pot just like erupts as this big green torrent of liquid just destroys the building. But the torrent stops after a while.
Oh, guess the portal closed.
And that is where we will